Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. And we do it live every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chatmosa. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Monday, December 22nd. So with me on the mic, I have some fabulous co-hosts, my gorgeous Moon, my icy Chili, and BB. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, hey, good morning.
Good morning indeed. And want to give you all a friendly reminder, we currently have our Hot Tea Cold Cash giveaway.
Woo-hoo.
So for the giveaways, terms, and conditions, head over to auntiederek.com/hot tea cold cash. Again, that is auntiederek.com/hot tea cold cash. So we are giving a lucky winner $100 up until January 19th. How you get entries into this giveaway: RSVP to every upcoming live show, get an additional entry by attending that live show and staying in its entirety, and you can get another entry by sharing my show on social media and using the hashtag Auntie Derek. So do all of that, baby. You got a chance to get 3 entries per day. And we are already in week what is this, week 7? So we have four more chances to win. So y'all get those entries in. So without further ado, I think we just go ahead and announce the winner for week 6. So oh, I'm so excited. Let me get my
Do
poster
it.
ready.
Do it.
Yes, so drum roll, please. What y'all used to say? Big money, no whammy, no whammy, whatever.
Bro.
So the week 6 winner is Icy Chili.
Oh,
Woo!
shit.
Okay, chill
Yes,
and
icy
one.
chili.
All right,
It's
now
about time.
look here. Let me tell you. Now I'm back on the campaign for me to win. Now that children got hurt, I can get in it again.
Yeah, now you can win again. Now I won't feel no kind of way.
Exactly.
Well,
Boy, some of y'all better show up so y'all can win. But look here.
listen, like what she say on Players Club, it's money out there. Let's get it. I done told y'all many
Okay.
times how to get this money. So hey, so and I would just like Moon said, Moon has an additional chance to win. Chili has an additional chance to win. BB has an additional chance. Beezus, anybody who has won already has an additional chance to win again. So don't let them take all the money, y'all. Y'all better get them entries in and start participating in the show. Get this money, honey.
It's free
Look,
money, honey.
Look
free.
at the comment all up in my wallet. All of it in my wallet.
And Chill, and a special thank you to Chill, because as y'all know, and those of you who have been longtime listeners, you know Chill has been my day one. So and Chill is, I tell her all the
Yes.
time, she is my favorite co-host because I love anytime that she has any wisdom that she can share with us. I'm always here to listen, and I'm grateful to have you as my co-host. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your $100.
Oh, you come make me
Congratulations.
hey, thank you.
Congratulations. Hey, hey.
Hey,
You even got a song to go with your win. Look.
I'll be sending my Zelle details shortly.
oh, and thank you. I was just getting ready to say, girl. So let us know if you want Zelle, Stripe, or a mail your check.
We definitely don't want no snail mail check, okay?
Nah.
Look
Hey,
here.
you be surprised.
Instant instant funds, please.
Well, y'all listeners, I have a special treat for you, honey. So remember, I talked about on this show before how I have a friend who happens to be a Medea impersonator who was living out in Vegas. So we actually have that impersonator here, and his name is Alonzo Pearson. Let me get his picture here so you can see. And you'll see exactly why he does so well as an impersonator, because you see he looks like strikingly similar to Tyler Perry dressed as Medea. So, welcome to the show, Alonzo.
Hello, honey. How y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
How y'all doing, honey?
Oh, we are doing very well, my dear. And speaking of Heller, for the listeners, if you click where it says Heller in the big green box, you'll be taken straight to Alonzo's profile on TikTok, where he has over 76,000 followers. So, first of all, you better work. And thank you for being here, honey.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much, Auntie Terry.
Oh, no, I have 5 questions for you.
Yes.
So, now, the first one I have now, how did you start your journey as a Medea impersonator?
Well, walking around, just regularly, people just come up to me like every day and tell me like, you look like Tyler Perry, you favorite Tyler Perry, and it just kept on. I mean, just random people, just white folks. I mean, just all nationalities, just come up to me and just be like, and then I just catch people staring at me too, and then they'll come up to me and be like, you favorite. I'm like, yeah, I get that all the time.
Nice. And honey, and I've even seen like the viral videos because you went like super viral on the internet. You were just doing you dressed up as Medea and
Hmm.
you were just doing your normal everyday tasks like going to the grocery store, going to the bank. And of course, we what we do, the first thing we see something, we're like, hold up now, let me pull out my camera. So
Uh-huh.
their cameras record. They was like, wait a minute, Medea's in Walmart, or Medea's in Harris Teeter, or Medea's at the bank. And
Yeah.
all those videos and you went super viral. Um,
Yes. That was all the blogs. All the
well,
blogs.
when did you start this journey? Like, how long have you been doing this?
Well, I normally see my birthday is on Halloween, so I normally do it on Halloween, and I met I just do it on Halloween and go win competitions and stuff, and then just pay it no mind.
I know that's right. And speaking of those contests, I actually was telling this group of people way back when, like I think when it first happened, I was like, y'all, my friend just won $5,000 first place in a competition in Vegas. So
Hmm.
for you to win first place, that you was one of the baddest heifers on the floor because they not just
Okay.
prize to anybody, huh? Yeah,
Baby, baby, I had a ball. If every competition, I always have a ball.
nice. Now, that was my second question. Were you surprised at the outpour of love from your many fans?
Yes, it takes my breath away sometimes because like seeing the little babies, they just run up to me or they nudge mama like, oh, there go my dear, mama, that my dear, and the mama don't be paying no attention, and then her response when she see me, it just be so cackled. I mean, it's so warm and it just warms my heart up.
I love it because that's what Medea is. Like, as much as a lot of people hate to admit it, Medea is such a fan favorite. Like,
Yeah,
people love Medea from children to elderly. Like, the Medea plays were very popular for a reason. People love this character.
yes, they love her. I mean, when I say they love her, like I be getting like grown men like fanning out, like I don't had like one of some hardcore men like melt like butter.
Well, can you blame them, honey? Can you blame?
Okay, okay, okay. And then they be asking me tomorrow, why you so soft? Why you feel so soft? Because it takes time. I be marinating, honey.
I love it.
Hmm.
Well, speaking of marinating, I know there's a lot that you have to go through to like to get to this character. Like I know that there's the makeup, there's the wigs and all of that. So my next question is, what's the most uncomfortable thing you have to do to maintain the illusion of Medea?
Repeat that question one more time.
Yeah, sure. So what's the most uncomfortable thing that you have to do to maintain that illusion of Medea?
Um, Pretty much carrying around these water balloons in my bra.
Oh, really?
Yes, they be falling out sometimes, and I just be
Really interesting. And just out of curiosity, does it ever has it given you any back problems or
yes. Oh my God, I feel for y'all females out here in this world, honey. Like, oh my lower back, and oh, it just be hurting so bad.
see, and I didn't realize that those were water balloons this whole time. I thought it was like maybe a breastplate or something. Those were water balloons this whole time?
Yes, and it be heavy too, girl. Oh, girl.
Good Lord.
So
Well,
yeah, my back be hurting all the time. So females, I understand. I understand.
Well, this next question. So, first of all, y'all take a look at this photo here, and you'll see Alonzo along with the one and only Tyler Perry. They happen to have met each other at Kerry Washington's Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony.
Hmm.
So that leads me to my next question. You ran into Tyler Perry while attending Kerry Washington's Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony. What was that like?
Oh my God, I was fanning out. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I was sweating. It was just so much going on. And he come up to me and say, "You nervous?" I said, "Yes, I'm nervous as hell." And he started cracking up. And Kerry Washington was in the background about to fall on the floor. They had to hold her up because she was laughing so hard because we was having a conversation as Medea. Like he was talking as Medea, I was talking as Medea. So they was just, oh my God, it was so fun.
Not
I
the
was so nervous.
being mean when y'all were pointing at each other.
Yes, yes. When I tell you they was on the ground, they was laughing so hard.
Oh my God. And I can imagine you were nervous because like when you hear things about like well, first of all, one things that we hear about Tyler Perry is that he don't play. So
Yeah.
you was like, I can imagine what was on your mind when he came up to you. And didn't he mention something? You were like, yeah, I saw you on the internet or something like that.
Yeah, he said, "I've been seeing you on the internet. Keep up the good work. Thank you for all you do." And he told me, keep on doing what you're doing because you're doing good." And I was like, "Thank you." Oh,
See,
and he got my number too, so hopefully he called me.
oh, I'm sorry, Tyler Perry has your number.
Yeah, he has my number. So yes, hope he called me.
Tyler Perry, call Alonzo, damn it. Don't be playing with her.
Yes,
You
call
know
me. I need to work. I need to work.
nice. That is awesome. I couldn't imagine what I know you was like probably shitting in your
Baby, oh my God. And I was the only person that he allowed to come take a picture because he was finna get ready to go. He had to give her ceremony and stuff, and then he had to run off. But I was the only person that he let take a picture with.
nice. So this is why I tell you all the time to say, baby, I am a Tyler Perry approved Medea
Okay.
impersonator.
Okay, put some respect on it, honey. Put some respect.
That part. Well, my last question for you, honey. So
Uh-huh.
what advice do you have for someone who wants to be a celebrity impersonator, but may be afraid to go on that journey?
You're gonna have to put your big boy panties or big girl panties on and take it. Take it. If you have it in your heart to do it, if you feel it, do it. Your feelings is your guide. If you ain't got nothing else, go off you. Cause I mean, like it's just like people. Hello.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had a little bit of a hiccup. The last thing I said, because it was like people, and then that was what'd you say after that?
People, you just people just if you feel it in your heart to do it, just do it. Don't second guess it. Just do it because if you second guess, you ain't gonna never do it.
You better let them know. So no second guessing. Just get out there and do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And
Okay.
I would actually piggyback off of that. Yeah, I would agree 100% with that advice. That's some similar to me. When I always wanted to podcast, I just didn't know how to get started. So I'm just like, and then I just did it, and now here we are. I get to talk to a Tyler Perry approved Medea impersonator. So,
Okay.
so
Yes.
y'all listen to the grown folks, listen to your aunties, and listen to your Medea, honey. Just
Mhm.
it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Say it. Do it. Just do it.
Well, tell us about. So you actually have some an event on TikTok coming up on Christmas Eve, which looks like that's going to be Wednesday. Tell us more.
Yes. I'm gonna be battling. This is gonna be my first big battle. Like on here, like set up. You know, trying to have my flyers and stuff made and stuff. But I'm be battling the Grinch. I think Santa Claus and the Ice Queen. So yes, come out, support if you can. If you can't, I understand. Just come and tap. Tap is free, honey.
I don't understand. Support Medea. Bring y'all asses there. Ain't no if you can't support, I don't understand. No, I don't understand. So Medea may understand it, but I don't. Get y'all ass over there to TikTok, especially if you already got it on your phone, and support my bitch here. And
Okay, bro.
Medea, what's your TikTok name? How can they find you?
It's Ma to the DEA on TikTok.
All right, and that's spelled MA underscore
T O.
TOTHE underscore DEA. And
Yeah.
let me see if I can share my screen with your TikTok because I think that's what happened the first time I tried to click on the web version of TikTok, and I think that's what cut my audio. So let me
Oh,
see if it does it here. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all can still hear me, right?
yeah.
Okay, good. Let me share my screen. And here you are. So this is the Medea profile. You see you have that Tyler Perry approved photo as your profile
Her.
photo.
Her.
And these are just some of the videos that I was talking about. So you see like somebody took out their phone and saw you in Walmart.
Are you actually trying to? No, I'm not impersonating. Oh my god! Hi.
And what I love about it, anytime that I'm in your live with you, anybody who comes in there, they always say Medea, and you get that question all the time. Are you the real Medea, or are you the real Tyler Perry? Or people telling you,
yeah.
love your movies.
Yes, honey. They be fanning out, honey. I love it though. I love it.
So
And
yeah.
I really love when the men's come over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Go ahead, gorgeous moon.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
Now, has it gotten to the point now that you primarily, when you go out as Medea, or is there a time that you don't, dress up and go out as Medea?
It depends. Because most of the day, I try to make my do. I try to make it happen. Just going out, dressing up as Medea, and just walking around town, just you know, getting my name out there, so I could like find gigs and stuff like that. Because I don't have no manager right now. I need a manager.
You're self-managing currently. I hear
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
yeah,
it's cute, but look what you were able to do so far without one. I
yeah,
mean, uh,
yeah.
it's, I mean, it's nice, but that's another 10 to 20% of your income. We'll talk offline.
No.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah.
So yes, y'all, when you're on TikTok on Wednesday on Christmas Eve, when y'all sitting there looking at them food or them cat videos or all that other bullshit y'all be looking at, support Medea and come into Medea's live and support that battle. Send all those roses, those heart me's,
Yes.
everything. Medea,
Yes.
we need to get Medea up, honey. And you see my bitch is
Ooh,
already at over 70,000 followers. We want her more because
okay.
you are too good
Okay.
of an impersonator, in my opinion, too good of an impersonator to not be noticed by all of TikTok.
Thank you so much. Ooh.
You are so welcome. BB, you had a question, boo?
Yes, baby. Answer your quest.
I'm into hit the emoji. Just always good to hear somebody follow their dreams and see big things come out of it. So I was just meaning to hit the heart emoji, but congratulations. It's so good to see it. And you can update that bio to say Medea, as Auntie said, approved.
Okay.
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 Impersonator,
Approved.
because you deserve all the accolades, and I can't wait to see what's in store for you moving forward.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, Lonzo,
Oh,
it was such a pleasure for you to be here, honey.
mm-hmm.
So, we are about to jump right in. So now you're more than welcome to stay for the tea if you'd like, but I know you probably got to get back on TikTok and make some money, honey.
Yeah.
So anytime, if you have any other events that you want to promote, you are more than welcome to come by again, honey, and join us anytime.
Whoop,
Okay.
whoop.
Thank y'all so much for having me. It's such a good time. And I won't be a stranger. I will be back.
Yay!
Oh,
Thank you.
wonderful. I'm glad we finally got to talk to you.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. Come spill some more tea with us and make sure you get those entries for the next 4 weeks, whatever it is. So you
Yeah.
may be a winner. Okay. We get to talk to
Okay.
you again.
Yeah, because I need that $100,
Listen,
Okay.
okay.
We
honey.
all need $100. We all be needing it.
Okay. Shoot, I could give me some groceries, honey. Feed Cora, honey.
You know, you got to
I
feed
love
Cora,
Corey.
honey, because you know she'll
Yeah.
turn little Debbie into Big Deborah. Okay.
Okay, honey. And I don't got time for Big Deborah, honey. I got time for Big Deborah.
Let me tell you, Auntie has been raving about you, so I'm so happy we finally got to chit chat with you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Well, that was so much fun with Medea. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into the tea, honey.
Tea time with my
Yes, but
$100.
Come on, what is week 6 winner? That's
we
right.
stick
That's,
with it,
yeah,
yes.
week 6, yeah.
And believe it or not, we actually have no new Diddy news. But I was actually
Oh,
surprised. No, no Diddy
What?
news.
what?
Yes,
Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas to
y'all.
us.
Okay. We get a break, a reprieve.
I'm gonna go
Whew.
get my shouting shoes right now.
amen. But there was a lot of news of that, that Jake Paul fight. Y'all saw Jake Paul get his ass
Ooh,
knocked out over the weekend.
baby.
Ooh,
Yes,
all
yes.
that
Baby.
man. Ooh,
You
wasn't
know,
it a lot of man? Ooh,
the black people are
Jesus.
rejoicing her. They was like, "Oh, that white boy got his shit rocked," and I love it.
Baby
Yeah.
got
He been
his
Mm.
making
shit
millions up
rocked.
there just to be played with, scripted fights, allegedly. Just paying this boy millions to get in there and,
Hmm.
pussyfoot around. He was in a real fight that night.
See
And
what
got
happened
his
when you don't
ass
take the
whooped.
bribe? See
Hmm
what happens when you don't take the bribe. I mean, he
Got
right is. Oh, are we going into that in story time?
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing, though. This is the story time because the thing is, even though with all that bribe, I don't even know if it was worth it because now a specialist is saying that he needs to cut that shit out, even if he is being paid, even if it is a for show or whatever. You are at
Mm-hmm.
risk, sir, and you should see where it says, "I'm here by way of all hip hop." Jake Paul should take a year off post knockout. A doctor says.
That's how
Mm-hmm.
bad it was.
That's right.
Damn.
Did you see his teeth? He shifted his teeth where he hit him in the jaw. The impact was so hard that
Yep.
his
He
teeth literally shifted.
his
Hmm
jaw was broken in two places, baby.
Yep.
Two
Good.
places.
Good.
Two places. When I say I don't care, look, Cheerio. When it's tea time over there in Brit, that black man over there from England knocked his shit.
With his
Amen.
fine self.
Oh,
Ooh,
can we talk about that? That is a lot of man. He's 6'6" and ooh,
just
honey.
He
fine.
stood over his ass. Finally, somebody knocked the. I mean, and even Buddy, I said he ain't never been hit before for real, because you could tell he was like, oh, oh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
what a real hit feels like.
when he hit him and he went down to the ground, he could you could see this for woo, yeah, baby, he knocked you the hell out.
Hmm. Well, they've been
Hmm.
playing with him up to this point. I don't like that shit. He making all this
And
money for just to entertain, and play around in the ring. Even when
Yeah,
Tyson had him in there, like, come, you
that was
know,
stupid.
any fighter he's fought could have rocked his ass, but they
any
didn't.
you
They
played
just
around with
taking the money.
Floyd, you played around with
Yeah,
Tyson, and now you
they
got to
played
this
with him.
person who he wasn't playing with you. Like you
No.
wanted to play, and he gave his quote. I wish I would have saved it, but he gave his quote after the fight, and I was like, "Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Basically, enough is enough."
Yes.
Hmm.
Amen.
Look,
You
And
And
about to
he
be in a
he
real
knocked
sat
him.
fight
his ass
today, Joe.
down.
And
He
and
I
I
sat
got
believe
his
the
ass
ref,
down.
I believe the referee tried to save him because you could tell when he was counting to 10, he was rushing that 10. Like, you need to stay down. That's just my belief. If you go back and watch that countdown, the referee tried to save him. Well, he did
What the
save
You
Joe
said
him.
it
I
was
said right
5 minute
there.
counts. You said it was 5 minute counts.
He gave him a count of 10 in 2 seconds.
He did. He was like, one, two, three. And by the time he could rise up 10, and then that's
Oh
it.
yeah, that's fast. Yeah, that's fast.
Because he knew that I can't let you take any more of this. He beat the
Oh yeah.
shit out of him. And I have
Oh
never
my.
Good.
been so happier to be blackety black, black, black in my life. I wanted him
Um,
to get up so he could beat his ass again, but that didn't happen.
Oh my god!
his
I'm so
jaw
glad
might have
y'all.
fell off.
I'm really glad y'all recapping this because I didn't see any of the fight. I'm only seeing like this recap here. I only saw like the clips that I saw online and stuff, but I didn't. I didn't
I
because
didn't
I'm
watch
not.
it either.
I don't like to look at like a whole bunch of gore and stuff. So people saying that they saw his teeth, I chose not because I don't want to. I'm not that kind of bitch. I don't like to see stuff like that. But
Oh
I'm
no,
glad
I didn't
that
watch
it
it
happened.
live.
No, not live. I'm talking about the clips. They were saying how they had
Oh
clips
yes.
of the knockout, and they said they saw the teeth in the clip. I can't. It's
So
me
his
and
teeth
blood
move.
and
You didn't want to see that.
no. Look, I'm over here licking my teeth. I don't want to see that.
It's so satisfying. You should just give it a try. It's like when they say try Jesus, you'll never try. Just try a little.
Oh yeah. So you said he was counting quick. Okay.
That's my
Well,
belief. Now I could be wrong, but that's my belief. That I believe he counted quickly so that they could stop that match.
Well, if he was counting like you said, because usually it's one, two, three, they
it's a
And if
can't
I'm
be
not
pause.
lying.
mistaken, Chill, he didn't even start at one. Now I don't watch like I'm not a sports fanatic to that. So I don't know if that's like standard that maybe they don't. I don't know if that was like the third. Well, usually if they get knocked, it's TKO, but I don't know. So I could be wrong in that, but that was from the clip that I saw. I was like, one, you didn't start at one. You was
Mm-hmm.
like, we got to get his ass up out of here. So
Mm.
that's my
No.
belief. So don't take my word for it. If anybody else sees the clip and you feel differently, let me know. But that's how I felt.
Well, no, there's a such thing as Virgo intuition. So, and it's usually accurate. So,
Look.
Ways.
Mm.
and this is probably the only time I'm going to compliment a Virgo man this year.
Oh, well, thank
Well,
God
we
the
thank
year's
you.
almost over. Mm.
We, we thank you for being
Look,
truthful.
you are so
Now, I
welcome.
do have a bit of extra little information. So apparently, the black guy, I forget his name.
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua. Unfortunately, he may not get his full purse because of taxing situations. So at the end of it, after he gets taxed, he may make something less than Jake Paul. So even though he was the winner,
That probably pissed him
just
off too.
okay. He should he if he gonna get less money, then yeah, he probably should have got he should get the satisfaction of the dog walking him. So
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully he sees him again and do it again.
maybe he'll
Can you
quit and go
can
away
you
into
imagine
obscurity.
this
Well,
guy who
he
ain't even a
better.
boxer? His pay is gonna be bigger than yours for you to fight him. I'd have knocked his ass out too.
Listen, he better quit, and he better quit for at least 9 to 12 months, according to this doctor, because if not, it could be really dangerous for him.
I got
And this article
CTE.
goes on to say, Jake Paul might have to take more time off than previously expected. After an ambitious step up against former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, a specialist in jawbones is advising a full year away from the ring following
Yeah.
significant facial trauma. Paul's Saturday night loss in Miami ended in decisive fashion when Joshua destroyed Paul over 6 rounds at the Kaseya Center. After multiple knockdowns, the bout concluded with a devastating right hand in the 6th round that produced Paul's first stoppage defeat as a professional. Paul was subsequently hospitalized with serious jaw damage. Post fight images shared by Paul confirmed fractures on both sides of his mandible. Surgeons stabilized the injury with titanium plates and removed teeth damaged along the fractured line. Paul said he would be restricted to a liquid diet for at least 7 days while beginning the early stages of recovery. Dr. Daria Hamra, a specialist in sports related facial trauma, facelifts, and rhinoplasty, publicly addressed the injury. In an Instagram post, the doctor praised Paul's willingness to face an elite heavyweight while urging patience and restraint going forward. And we're gonna watch that TikTok Instagram clip. So give me 1 second. And yeah, look, you see how I am, honey. I listen to the experts. This expert is saying Don't do that shit. Stay out for 9 to 12 months. You better take a listen, Jake Paul, and you better just maybe put some millions to the side and say you already done got what? How much millions now from the Tyson fight and this one and the other ones that he was a part of? Look, don't get greedy, honey. You need your jaws. But anyway, oh, now it's taking me to the Instagram page. Hold on, let me share this one. And let me unmute.
Update on Jake Paul's jaw. This is Dr. Dari Hamra, oral maxillofacial and facial cosmetic surgeon in Washington, D.C. A lot of you have told me he didn't break his jaw. Yes, Anthony Joshua broke his jaw. But look what he had. He had surgery. He wasn't wired shut, probably because all these crowns, his teeth are crowned. That's why they're lighting up bright in the CT scan because they're all crowns. So if you wire someone shut, it will destroy all those crowns. That's why they chose also to put mini plates and screws. The problem is they put small mini plates and screws. If you wanted to put big mini plates and screws, you would have to cut through the skin under the lower jaw. That would give him a scar, harder recovery. This was all done through inside the mouth. Hence the tiny mini plates and screws. The problem is, since he has tiny screws and tiny plates, he was not wired shut. He won't be able to chew, and it's a little bit risky. So he's definitely going to be on liquid diet. Is he going to lose weight? Most likely. You be on liquid diet, you can't eat anything you want. Yes, you can make sure you have enough protein in your diet, enough fats in your diet, but also coupled with the fact that you can't work out 4 to 6 weeks poses a problem. So when can you fight again? A lot of you asked me that question. I would say at least recovery is going to take at least 9 to 12 months. So I wouldn't recommend them fighting for at least 9 to 12 months. All right, guys, update on.
Yeah, there you go. And just Dr. Hamra, a little bit of advice because I know you're probably busy in the surgeon room and stuff like that, and probably not doing content creating. But baby, turn that music down on the next video. That music was so obnoxious, honey. Oh my god. Oh my God. But yeah, he said, hey, this is somebody who's in that field. And he's saying, look, my brother, if you want to get good, normal, or somewhat normal use of that jaw, then stay away from that shit from 9 to 12 months. Preferably 12, just to make sure you're good. But hey, young white boys don't listen, so there you go.
And even then, I mean,
24
you've been
months to leave,
broken
give us a. I'm
in two
sorry, Chill.
places. I personally wouldn't do it again because now I don't think when your bone heals it's going to be as strong as it once was. So you keep getting hit in the face. The next break could be like a
Oh,
bunch
he
of
can't
metal
do no. He
pieces.
better keep it to back to them regular fight, them stage fights. He can't do no real fight. As soon as he had a real fight, he he done got jacked up. They better be orchestrated where he don't get
He
hit.
he need to find something else to do is what he needs to do.
Hey, that part, I'm all right with that.
No, and you need your jaws, Mr. Paul, because you know what they say. When it comes to white men, like they may not be able to cut the mustard, but they know how to lick the jar, and you're not gonna be able to lick no jars if you ain't got no jaws. I'm just no working jaws. So I'm just saying, don't count yourself out, young man. Like leave that shit alone. It ain't
Yeah,
that deep. You need your
he don't
jaw,
want it to crumble and shit and have to do
right?
bone grafts and all that trying to repair his shit. He best
Look, you
listen to
know
that.
what? If he don't listen, oh fucking well.
Well,
The idea of a metal plate like having to be installed in my mouth scares the hell out of me, and I'm just,
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't,
gotta
look
hold
here.
your shit together.
I don't even feel bad for his ass either. That's the I don't even damn like well if your stupid ass go back out there and get your shit shattered, then oh fucking well. That's your dumb ass. Mm.
yeah. Well, speaking of dumb asses, honey, you see, I love when two messy people go at each other because y'all know I love mess. So when two people that are just messy as hell are just going at each other, y'all over here with popcorn, baby. So guess which two messy people are going at each other, honey?
Who?
Rock Nation and Tony Busby.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
And I have
oh
this link
Lord.
here from
Messy
Hot New Hip
Desi.
Hop. And y'all should see where it says Team Rock lawyer accuses Tony Busby of defamation in $25 million lawsuit.
Uh oh.
Mm-hmm.
We coming for you, boy. We coming for you.
They coming for Busby, honey. Well, Tony Busby's legal action against the wide world of Jay Z, which stems from a Drop Diddy lawsuit, continues to spiral out of control. Not only is he continuing legal action over alleged defamation, but he's facing similar accusations from Team Rock lawyer Marcy Croft. According to an exclusive all hip hop report from Gracie Greg Watkins, the Rock Nation affiliated attorney is suing Busby for defamation for $25 million. She alleges that he launched a smear campaign on the internet that attempted to destroy her reputation and career by alleging crimes like illegally soliciting clients, obstruction of justice, intimidation, and bribes. Croft called them all baseless and malicious. Furthermore, she claimed that this stems back to December of last year when a former Busby client named Jose Maldonado sought a free evaluation from Croft concerning how Tony's law firm handled client funds. Marcy Croft says she didn't pursue the claims and cut contact, later theorizing that Maldonado began an entrapment strategy by going back to Tony Busby's firm. Allegedly, Busby accused Croft of offering former clients $10,000 to sue him and running an illegal lawsuit solicitation scheme. Her lawsuit claims that this was all in order to distract from Tony Busby's other legal issues amid mounting pressure from current and former clients. He has reportedly not yet responded in court. According to Complex, Marcy Croft's lawsuit against Tony Busby appeared in Texas federal court on Wednesday, December 17th. She filed a similar suit against him in Mississippi in March, and Busby spoke to the publication about all this chaos. She filed a case against me months ago, but only after I sued her in Texas for her illegal activities, he reportedly remarked. Her frivolous case filed against me in Mississippi was dismissed. My case against her is still pending. She tried to get it dismissed, but failed. A Houston judge already looked at my claims against her and acknowledged that her frivolous case is her attempt to spin the press. She is a classic bottom feeder. I would describe her as, I would describe her as everything that's wrong with the legal profession. I intend to put her out of business. What I say, baby? Messy versus messy, bitch, and I'm living. I'm loving it, loving it. Oh, that's that, honey. I'm watching you miss the dancing. I got Google alerts from her. So yeah, but that's look. But that's really interesting though, because he's saying, and I need to look this up and confirm it for myself, but he's saying that the case against him in Mississippi was dismissed. Um, he said another one was dismissed in Texas or something like that. I need to read it again, but so that's really interesting. So the Rock Nation lawyer, Miss Marcy Croft, she's filing these claims that happen to be dismissed in court. Like, uh, that's not a good look. I don't know, girl. You might look in this quarter four too, girl. The end of quarter four, girl. You might want to update your resume. Because Messy Dancing said, I need the baddest helpers on the floor, honey. I need nothing but bad bitches on my team who is ready to go. Allegedly, because y'all know she like to allegedly. Well, that's that on you. Now, this story is actually very crazy. So, the last time we talked about Simone Biles was when she got her new titties. Shout out to her, her new titties. But now her dog, well, she has a dog breeder, right? And her dog breeder has been getting death threats. The reason why is because he did a practice, where they clip the dog's ears and stuff like that. And let me get this story here from TMZ. And y'all should see where it says Simone Biles' dog breeder claims he's getting death threats for ear cropping pup.
Oh, these white folks. I need them to get jobs.
Ooh. Now I have to say, like I'm familiar because I have some friends who have owned pit bulls and stuff, and they that ear cropping or ear clipping is what I've heard it called. That
Hmm.
conversation came up, and I'm not a dog owner, so I had questions like, why would you want to do that to a dog's ears? Like what benefit? But um that somebody said told me that essentially is to make them look a little bit more menacing, so their ears can stick up or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing. I personally don't like I could do without ear cropping, but to send out death threats, like I need you to get a job, get a for real job, something that pays you, please.
Hmm.
I would
Yeah.
like to say I'm surprised, but that's what they do over dogs. But they let us die in the streets. But that's another story. Go ahead,
Okay,
Auntie.
okay, that
Okay.
part.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Libra Queen, you got something to add?
Yeah, they got an issue with dogs, but don't have an issue with men getting circumcised. That's crazy. Or babies getting circumcised. That's kind of crazy.
Ooh, and the
What's up,
tea is
Queen?
mighty
You
moist.
just showed up. Look at you.
I
Hey,
was
She
fighting.
girl.
ca-
I was
she
fighting for
came
my
here
life.
right when we finished with Mr. Alonzo.
Yeah, I was fighting for my life actually. Hi, Mr. Alon. Oh, he's not here. But yeah, they have an issue with dogs' ears getting cut, and oh my God, dog abuse. But be quick to circumcise baby boys, so they don't care about their feelings and their emotions and their pain, or give them a choice. But you know what? What do I know?
Mm, what do we know, child?
I mean, it's not
Hmm.
like it's something unheard of. Like, oh my God, you know, people don't do this, but people do this. Like, only because she's famous would this man be getting death threats on something that is done to thousands of dogs every year? Come on now.
Hmm. And he's fine too. Look at this fine ass bald headed mother. Mm,
Well,
fine
we
too.
can't see him.
Oh, y'all can't see him from the thumbnail.
We
I
don't
see
see a
Tony
link yet,
Busby
Auntie.
I'm still on Tony.
We still looking at the ugly, wrinkly white man.
Oh
yeah,
gosh. What about
with an
now?
awful tan. He got sunspots and shit.
So Hammy says I can unfortunately see him.
Oh
Oh,
wow!
Um,
so
I
that
need a
must mean he's not
refresh.
fine.
or maybe I'm the one who need to refresh. Let me refresh and I'll be right back.
We
Oh, I
may be
see.
about to be
I see
upset.
it. I had to refresh. I see. I had to refresh.
And you see him talking about refresh your eyesight too. Girl, fuck you. Because you see that line in that chat. That is a gorgeous, bald headed man. And I don't care
I
what you say.
mean, you like him. I love it. For
Well, Simone Biles' dog breeder is receiving a ton of backlash for cropping her new Doberman Pinscher's ears and docking its tail. Telling TMZ Sports he's gotten death threats over something he says is a quote unquote common practice. Just like Phil
Especially
said.
for especially for Doberman pinchers. That is like their signature look.
Hmm.
People need, and you know what, y'all? Before we move on with the story, he looks better than 50 Cent. Y'all get off the Auntie. I'ma go with the yes, Auntie. He cute. Yes, amen. He don't look like that Neanderthal that you in love with. Hmm.
Look,
Yeah,
not too much of my
very,
man, my man, my man.
very nice looking. Very nice looking.
He is
See,
indeed. Well, they say we spoke to the owner of Regal Empire Dobermans after fans and PETA slammed Biles and her husband, Jonathan Owens, for buying a puppy that underwent the procedures. William Regal is also dealing with the blowback, telling us people have made seriously menacing comments towards him and have attempted to have his company shut down.
mm,
This is a practice done by licensed veterinarians in the US, Regal said. It's common practice. Regal also explained the reasoning behind the adjustment, stating a Doberman's long tail can break and cause significant pain. He added ear cropping is done to prevent medical issues like a hematoma, and it can reduce risk of injury if attacked by other dogs. Regal, who's been in the breeding business for 10 years, said he doesn't want to beef with PETA or critics of the practice, but he feels the threats against him and the disrespect shown towards the Olympic legend and the NFL player have gone too far. He added that Biles simply wanted a dog for protection. She's done nothing wrong, Regal said, and I haven't done anything wrong either. Let me see if y'all, maybe y'all will think he'll look better in this photo. Let me share this photo here that they got in here of him and Simone. Let me see. What about now? Baby, that is a fine ass man, honey. Look at that.
again, you like it. We love it for you.
Oh!
No, he does look. He's okay looking. I mean, he's look
Again,
You
y'all
looks
like it.
you
better.
shared the
I
same
love
Look,
it
photo.
for
no,
y'all.
no, 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 no. Um, looks better than 50 Cent. So I am going to endorse this because I'm trying to help
Beautiful
Auntie get on a new
gowns.
path. Get on a new path.
And we have a comment. Stop showing me pictures before I report this podcast. You know what, girl? Fuck you.
Beautiful,
Hey, don't report us. Hold on. Hold
beautiful
on.
gowns, beautiful gowns.
You know
Wow,
what?
Quinn, what?
Got a nice smile. Hey,
He must not be dark enough for you.
it ain't even got. It has nothing to do
Look, Queen is like,
about
it's
the.
cute for a little yin around the house. I mean, it's cute.
I mean, it has nothing. It has nothing to do with his skin complexion or anything. He's just not my type. I don't think he's fine. I think he beautiful gowns. I think he is right
Oh
for
my
auntie.
God.
Nice smile.
I'm, well, I'm just happy that
Yeah,
he
he's
likes
not
something
ugly,
other
but I
than
mean, when we were
50
talking about
Cent.
Anthony Joshua, you saw how the moistness came through the chat.
Okay, touche.
The
It's very
You
voice.
dry here now, Auntie.
because compared to Anthony, whatever that man, yeah, yeah, you're right.
Well, Anthony did the Lord's work as well, so that also made it a heavier, gave him a little extra. Because
Hmm.
actually,
No, he could have
Anthony
got beat
Joshua
up and he
ain't
would have still
my
been fine. Now, that don't change the
but he
truth.
ain't my fine. We all got our own he okay though. He a little light for my liking, but
Well, we have to compare it to Auntie's fine because Auntie's fine is somebody like 50 Cent, and that alone
Hmm.
is like, it's almost bestiality at a point.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I was not ready.
Damn.
Well, that's why I'm saying I like this. You right, Auntie. This is a nice looking man, cause woo.
And
But
we
I
had
wouldn't
a
go.
comment saying, "Ain't no almost BB." Wow,
Wow.
See, you
Oh,
got to put
they
things
coming
in
for your
perspective.
head today, baby.
that's
Let me
okay. I
move out
still
the
love my
way before
man,
I
my
catch
man,
a
my
stray.
man.
Let me move to the side, Auntie, so you get all your shots. I don't need no strays, no
And
bullets.
Hammy is here, honey. Yes.
Okay, go back to work, bitch. Don't you got some reports to do or something, girl? Well, honey, speaking of somebody who is trying to go back to work, honey, prize. So, not we in the chat. I'm off. I was told this bitch was at work on his lunch break. Wow. Okay. Anyway, well,
Wait, Pro's working.
no.
Ain't he supposed to be in jail?
Well, he is, but I was talking about him. I'm sorry, I was going back and forth because this bitch in the chat talking about he off.
Mm, 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 mm.
But no, but when I said Prize was working, I mean he's working on an appeal because he was
Oh.
working really hard to stay out of jail. During this appeal process.
Mhm.
And y'all see, I have this all hip hop article, and it's an exclusive. Prize fighting like hell to stay free while appealing 14-year prison sentence.
And don't he
Mm.
have cancer too?
He
He
does indeed. Yep.
he looked like them old men, them old Africans.
Hmm.
He
That's
look.
probably why I'm turned on right now.
Oh, okay. I'm going on mute.
Oh! Well, Prize Michelle is fighting to stay free while appealing his conviction, asking a federal judge to grant bail as he challenges what his lawyers call a deeply tainted trial. The former Fugees rapper was sentenced on November 20th to 168 months in federal prison after a Washington jury convicted him in a sweeping political influence case. His legal team filed a motion seeking bail pending appeal, arguing that his conviction is vulnerable on multiple fronts and that he poses no flight risk or danger to the public. Michelle was allowed to remain free following sentencing and is not scheduled to surrender to the Bureau of Prisons until January 27th of 2026. His lawyers say forcing him into custody now would be premature given the scope of issues already handed to the appeals court. Michelle's attorneys argue the trial was riddled with errors that improperly swayed the jury. They contended jurors repeatedly heard that federal judges and FBI agents believed Michelle was guilty, a situation they described as unprecedented and profoundly prejudicial. Rather than testify about the subject matter of the FBI's investigation, Agent Huchling testified about his conclusions after reviewing all of the evidence. Prize's lawyer, Peter Zeinenberg, said. Agent Huchling also expressed his opinions about the strength of the evidence, including based on hearsay, such as when he testified that he traced funds to entities associated with Michelle. The motion claims that the trial judge allowed jurors to learn that a separate judge has found probable cause that Michelle committed crimes and then reinforced that message through repeated courtroom rulings labeling him a quote unquote co conspirator before the jury. The defense argues that no meaningful instruction ever told jurors to disregard those impressions. Michelle's attorney also take aim at the testimony of an FBI case agent, arguing he was improperly allowed to act as an overview witness while repeatedly offering opinions that Michelle committed crimes. The filing claims the agent described alleged conspiracies and illegal conduct dozens of times, crossing lines the DC Circuit has already warned against. Beyond courtroom conduct, the appeal attacks the evidence itself. The defense argues prosecutors stretch federal statutes beyond their limits, including bank fraud and campaign finance laws. One key argument says no court has ever upheld convictions for false statements to banks when no funds were at risk and no loans were involved. Yet Michelle was convicted under that theory. Other challenges target counts tied to political donations, foreign agent laws, and alleged lobbying. Michelle's lawyers argued that prosecutors failed to prove essential elements such as intent, direction, or control by a federal government and actual causation of the false filings. They claim several counts should have never reached a jury. The motion also levels harsh criticism at Michelle's trial representation. It alleges his former lawyer, David Kenner of Death Row Records fame, was unprepared for a complex white collar case, failed to object to damaging testimony, and even made statements during closing arguments that effectively conceded core allegations. The defense argues that ineffective assistance alone warrants a new trial. Michelle's trial counsel, David Kenner, was ineffective and incompetent. He failed to object when the government used Agent Hughling as an overview witness or to Hughling's repeated testimony that Michelle was guilty of the offenses charged, betraying a lack of familiarity. That word just beat my ass. Familiarity with the rules of evidence, Zeidenberg said. Under federal law, a defendant must be released pending appeal if he's not a flight risk, poses no danger, and raises substantial questions likely to result in reversal or a new trial. Michelle's lawyers say he meets all requirements, noting that he has remained on release without incident since his 2019 arrest. If bail is denied, the defense is asking the court to at least delay surrender until the appeal court weighs in. They argue that rushing Michelle into prison before that review would serve no purpose and could not be undone. Michelle was convicted in a case tied to Malaysian financier Joe Low and international lobbying efforts that prosecutors said crossed legal lines. His appeal is now pending before the DC Circuit, with the bail decision expected before his January surrender date. Woo, child! I know that was a lot of information, honey, but yeah, yeah, he trying to fight. I mean, I guess I can see his lawyers doing his job, doing it and doing it right. But the part that gags me, honey, they said the lawyer that he had first, oh, he didn't do his job right. He was incompetent. He done said that let this FBI agent roll him over as a witness in court. Roll him over, didn't object to nothing. Just let this man just call this man a co-conspirator and just already frame him as guilty, pretty much poisoning the jury. So they think that deserves a new trial. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge, and my knowledge of the law is learned through Law and Order SVU. But I think, in my personal opinion, maybe this is a good argument from based off of what I just read. So hey, that's that on that, baby. But he fighting, and if the fight isn't good enough, they taking that ass to jail at the end of January, and I think that's around his birthday because I know he's an Aquarius king. Let me see when is Priz's birthday. Prize Michelle birthday.
I think he got a point.
Oh, and no, he's not an Aquarius king. I'm sorry, he is a whole Libra, hun. He was born October 19th. My bad. Sorry to the Aquarians. Whew. And shout out to the Libras. Just not this Libra, because most Libras aren't scammers. They might be liars, the men, but not scammers.
First off, what we not gonna do because Miami is a Libra king, and nothing about that one is a liar. Okay, so get your little facts straight on your little podcast, Auntie, before we have to come for your little wig. Okay.
Okay.
But when don't y'all come for the wig?
Well, sometimes we do a light tussle.
But this time we're gonna have to snatch it all off, glue and all.
Oh,
Oh,
not the glue. Do you know how expensive that glue is these days?
Now you put lies out there about that one, and we got some problems.
You said not that one. Where they come from? Or was it LA hair? Not that one. Not that. See, you know what? You are, well, I am young and pruned. You are old and dusty. Young and pruned, old and
Old
dusty.
and dusty. Not that one. Not that one.
I love us. Oh my God. Look, they say snatch it from that bulbous scalp. Bulbous? Bitch! You could have just said scalp. You ain't have to add bulbous over there. You just had, this is why I can't stand Libra men. Because bitch, you just had to add that little touch of damn harshness. Bulbous.
Well, well, friend, it is giving a little Ashley Darby.
Ashley Darby. Oh my God. You know what? Next story. Well, speaking of snatching wigs off the scalp and stuff, you remember that's what Busta Rhymes did to that assistant. Well,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly. Well, so he's actually claiming that he's over in Lagos, honey, in Nigeria. Talking about, well, he was performing and they're gonna interrupt his performance. Talking about he looking for a Nigerian bride, honey. Girl,
Please.
yeah, right, girl. Anyway, y'all say I just shared here by way of all hip hop and this whole nothing burger ass story. But Busta Rhymes stops Lagos show to reveal search for Nigerian bride. Them Nigerian women don't want that. They don't want that shit. Anyway, Busta Rhymes lit up Lagos with more than just his music Friday night when he told a roaring crowd at Daddy Decemberfest that he's not only looking to buy property in Nigeria, but also to find a wife. The hip hop veteran made the unexpected announcement during his performance at, and please forgive me if I mispronounce this, but Iluberin in Ikoyi, marking his first time back in Nigeria in 15 years. Kick him back out, girl. Kick him back out. Anyway. Um, the Brooklyn-born rapper paused mid-set to share his plans with the audience, who responded with cheers and disbelief. Even though it took 15 years, we are home. This trip was special to me because it wasn't just about a show. I'm looking for a home here. I'm looking for a property, he said. I'm thinking about looking for a wife so that when I stop, I can settle down here. That there will be a few Nigerian slash Jamaican grandchildren. Girl, Nigerian women, baby, that sounded like a threat, honey. Anyway, one woman can be heard screaming excitedly, "I am your property. I am your." Well, maybe I was wrong about the Nigerian women. And maybe they do want that. Oh my! I am your property, girl. Stand up. Anyway,
look, they might want a green card, baby.
okay, touche. Well, the moment quickly became the night's most talked about highlight, with social media buzzing about his declaration. The rapper, who has 6 children with 4 women but has never been married, is making a real statement about his future. As for his show, Busta Rhymes didn't disappoint on stage. He powered through a catalog of hits like Touch It and Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See, while also weaving in Afrobeats rhythms that paid homage to the local crowd. The night also featured surprise guest appearances by Nigerian stars Tiwa Savage, M.I. Abaga, and Ill Bliss, creating a cultural blend that reflected Busta's growing connection to Nigeria. His ties to the country run deeper than just administration. He's collaborated with Nigerian artists, including Burna Boy, and his interest in local real estate and family life suggests he's thinking long term. With more than 20 million, albums sold globally and a recent Hollywood Walk of Fame Star Award in 2025, Busta remained one of hip hop's most legendary artists. And what most legendary DL men allegedly. Oh, we have a comment. The nerve of you telling someone to stand up. Well, yes, bitch, because if I'm telling you to stand up, baby, you real low, baby, because I'm happy here in the gutter. But if you down here in the gutter with me, baby, then that's low. And baby, you need to stand up. But yeah, girl, this is I it's not lost on me that maybe he's looking to, I mean, because this very well may be for good reason. I highly doubt that it is, but I think he's trying to set up shop in Nigeria, set up home in Nigeria, honey, to get away from them allegations, honey. But Honey, let me tell you, honey, Nigerians ain't where you want to fuck around with because they don't play when it comes to that gay shit and that DL shit, honey. So, allegedly. So you might want to. No, I won't think twice. Well, that's that on that, honey. Oh, y'all, this story here. So this is. Mm, I don't know how to feel about this. So have y'all seen the news about Jam Master Jay's alleged killer over the weekend? I'm just actually seeing it this morning. But you should see I just shared here by way of all hip hop, Jam Master Jay murder. Judge overturns Carl Jordan Jr.'s conviction in Run DMC's DJ killing. Yeah, this is something. Well, nearly 2 years after a jury delivered its verdict, U.S. District Judge LaShawn D.R.C. Hall overturned the murder conviction of Carl Jordan Jr., one of the two men found guilty in the 2002 killing of Run DMC's Jam Master Jay. In her ruling, Hall concluded prosecutors failed to establish that Jordan had a motive to kill the legendary turntablist born Jason Mizell. During the trial, an eyewitness testified that he saw Jordan shoot Mizell, his own godfather, inside a Queens recording studio on October 30th of 2002. Prosecutors argued the killing stemmed from a dispute over a failed drug deal, but Jordan's defense maintained that the evidence did not support that claim. We are really happy for Mr. Jordan and his family that justice was served, attorney John Diaz wrote in an email following the decision. Jordan, who has not yet been sentenced, remains in custody awaiting a separate trial on drug charges that date back to years after Jam Master Jay's death. Judge Hall, however, denied a request from the co-defendant Ronald Washington for either an acquittal or a new trial. Mizell, the influential DJ behind Run DMC's rise, helped propel hip hop into the 1980s pop mainstream with tracks like It's Tricky and the group's genre blending remake of Aerosmith's Walk This Way. His slang has long stood as one of hip hop's most notorious unsolved cases. Jordan Jr. and Washington were arrested and indicted for Jam Master Jay's murder in August of 2020. According to case histories, both men were taken into federal custody after a grand jury returned an indictment charging them in connection with the 2002 killing. Wow. So the godson is free now. I guess they said that his support, the courts didn't approve his intent to do it, and yeah, that's something. So that's all I got. This kind of left me a little bit speechless. I'm like, okay, wow,
Wow, that's kind of fucked up right there.
yeah.
Mm.
Well, our next story. Have y'all seen over the weekend as well? There was like a bunch of artists that were kind of renouncing the streets. The 21 Savage. They were saying like fuck the streets and stuff like that. Did y'all see that? Young
Yep,
Thug saying fuck the streets and stuff.
yep.
Well, baby, Whack 100, you know he had a. I'm sorry. Whack 100. He said 21 Savage is doing that shit for ulterior motives, honey. And you should see where it says Whack 100 claims 21 Savage's F the Streets movement has a self serving ulterior motive by way of hot new hip hop. Well, a lot of folks have been praising 21 Savage for trying to reunify Atlanta amid a turbulent year. While doing what he can to extinguish these beefs, he's condemned street life as a whole as well. It originated from his tweet pleading for Gunna and Young Thug to end their feud. The UK born rapper wrote, "Y'all niggas need to fix that shit. Y'all love each other. Nigga, you knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told you the first time and we swept it under the rug for you. You know he wasn't trying to leave you to hang. Niggas, fuck the streets. We ain't get shit but trauma from that shit."
That's
However,
good. 21 cents.
thank
I'm not
you.
even gonna hold you. That's a little close.
Thank you. Oh. Well, however, with some of those in the rap world, this message has fallen on deaf ears. 6ix9ine, Blueface, and Fabio Foreign are just a few that dismissed it. The former has been the most to say, however, the former had the most to say, however. Now it's fuck the streets. But remember, when it was your 69, we don't care about your platform, excuse me, your platinum records. We platinum in the streets, but now it's fuck the streets. Adding to that, Takashi went on to claim that 21 Savage changes his tune whenever it's convenient for him, particularly when it comes to making up with alleged snitches like Gunna in this case. Well,
I know
didn't
you
I say,
wasn't lying.
girl,
I
the
know the
audacity,
pot
man.
is not talking about the kettle. I know the pot ain't talking about the kettle.
Boy, the pot and the kettle both on the stove, honey. They both set on high. The water is boiling, overflowing. We need to take it off. But
Mm.
anyway, he says, didn't I say this for the last 5 years? They all do the same and then cover it up when it's their favor, when it's convenient for them. But people don't like facts, so it's always no, it's different. But I'm so happy now y'all see the truth. WAC 100 shares that exact same belief, expressing that during a recent phone call with DJ Academics. However, the artist manager expanded on 6 Nine's thoughts, coming up with an interesting theory in the process. He believes that 21 Savage, also Young Thug, is just now being so outspoken against the streets because he's in a decline in his eyes. Excuse me. WAC 100 explains his claim by advising Gunna to steer clear of 21 and Thug as he continues to succeed numbers wise without them. Gunna, don't be no fool. Whack begins. 21 Savage told the niggas, Thug, use the nigga. Don't get rid of him yet. Use him until you can't use him, then get rid of him, he claims. He goes on to say that Thug didn't mess with Gunna anymore because he thought he was bigger than the program. See, they can't sell out an arena like you can today. Do not befriend none of these niggas because you can continue to flourish. Now, all of a sudden, they want to say, oh, let's make it right. Fuck them niggas, whack ads. For context, 21 Savage has moved 73,000 albums, equivalent units with his latest album, What Happened to the Streets. Thug was even lower with just over 50,000 copies its first week. Gunna did, in fact, surpass both his peers in sales with the last one, and as it moved 80,000 flat. A bunch of stupid ass street shit, unnecessary ass street shit. Oh, I was told I can't do my 21 Savage accent again. Okay. Fine by me.
Who are these people?
That's a damn shame. And you in the whole city with them. That's a shame.
Baby, as my grandma would say, I don't listen to all that boom to boom.
Oh God. Yes, and that's exactly what it is, honey. A whole bunch of boom to boom.
Just a
So
bunch of boom to boom. Girl,
I
keep
hate
it.
that
Who
one.
are these people? Ugh.
Baby, I know, and you know this article they did, they was shady, honey. They said the UK born rapper 21 Savage, honey. They tried it. They said, do not
What
forget.
over Takashi 69? Come on now, be for real. Like boy, we
Mhm.
have lost the plot out here. We are in unprecedented times, honey. We just out here where snitches out here just talking and walking and adding their commentary. Ooh, shit. What happened to the 90s? Mm.
But let's elaborate more with Fabio Foreign's stupid ass because he is a special case. Because remember how his stupid ass was in jail for almost half the year and did nobody even know for going crazy on that lady in New Jersey. Well, it's funny that he's talking about some fuck the street movement, honey, and he would. First of all, this you know how you said some Libras be making people look bad, like that last Libra. This Aries, 5 year foreign, this he be making Aries look bad. Even though I mean, no shade to you, Aries, y'all know I love you, but it doesn't take much for us to look bad. No shade. I love
Especially
us,
from
but
Clock
from
it.
y'all's Rambo delegation of Aries. Yeah.
listen.
Mm.
And one thing about us, most of us, we are real. It's like we'll tell you from that, we'll tell your friend, listen, I ain't shit, I ain't gonna never be shit, don't plan on being shit. So take that information and do whatever you want to do with it.
When did
Mm.
Barbie plastic start being real?
Ooh! When they made that Barbie movie, which is a good movie, by the way. Anyway, but y'all see his stupid ass, and he would agree with some shit like this. And you see where it says Takashi 69, but well, by way of this artist, excuse me, and it starts with saying Takashi 69 was going hard at Fabio Foreign a couple of years ago, but it seems like their fiery feud might have gotten an opportunity for a hatchet burial. That's because the Fuck the Streets movement that 21 Savage, Young Thug, and many other rappers have promoted this week. 6 9 already clowned Young Thug and 21 Savage, but many folks didn't expect the Brooklyn Drill MC to chime in so staunchly. Via Twitter, he reacted to what's going on in hip hop right now with some strong takes, surprisingly giving Takashi credit. Nah, LOL. I can't just let you niggas say fuck the streets, Fabio tweeted. The streets is the reason why a lot of these niggas is in big positions. I never turn my back on my biggest support system. How niggas able to change how niggas help the streets or save the streets. The streets keep me movie and keep me and mine's good. And guess what? I better not see one nigga from the street support anybody that say fuck the streets. I don't care who you are. Nobody gets a pass in my eyes.
They
Not gonna
need
lie.
to look education, Lord Jesus.
Baby, when I tell you I am struggling reading this shit with the way he typed, y'all have matter of fact, let me share my screen so y'all can see the way he typed this shit. Oh my God. And then when you find out how old Fabio Foreign is, honey, you gonna be like, girl, what is happening?
Ain't he
Look at
like
him.
30 something?
Yes, hold on. I can tell you exactly how old his ass is. Let me Google real quick. Fabio Foreign. Mid 30s for sure. 35. He was born in 1990. Stupid. And look at how he's spelling, y'all. This is why I was having trouble reading this shit. And guess what? Uh I better not seeing one nigga from the street support nobody to say fuck the streets. I don't care who you are. Nobody gets a pass in my eyes. Not gonna lie, this is the first time 6 9 goofy ass was right.
You know what? He was born right in the pocket of when he was in school of No Child Left Behind. He was in there.
Hmm. Yep.
Mm.
From there, Fabio Foreign expressed thankfulness for his experiences and relationships in the streets, despite its negative elements, posting that this is too extreme of a position. More specifically, he thinks this should change to fuck jail or more specific message against violence, crash outs, or street politics rather than dismissing the streets as a whole. In fact, this tweet storm came with a new slogan proposal, hashtag help the streets. Elsewhere, though, those rappers supporting Young Thug and 21 Savage are arguing against the trauma and hardship that the streets represent. Others took more critical stances on street activity and street codes, whereas those defending the streets think it's all about hypocrisy. Still, Fabio Foreign will find friends anywhere who agrees with his defense of the streets. With so many MCs chiming in, we might have a big update or development in store coming soon. But for now, this divisive topic is bringing even the most combative of enemies together. That- um, I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't want to be linking with like someone like 6 9 but like, oh, like let's just say if I find like let's just say oh, I tried this new pizza, y'all. I like this new pizza from this new spot and it's really good. I really like it. Y'all should try it. But then I heard 6 9 got that same pizza from that same spot and then tries it and he's going about talking about it. Oh, you guys should try this new pizza. I like it. I'm gonna say just because 6 9 like that pizza, I'm saying I can't deal with that pizza no more, honey. I ain't going back there. No, because I don't want to be linking with anything from the likes of somebody like him, right? Like and this I can like this 35-year-old Aries, 5 year foreign, who spent half of a year in jail and again didn't nobody know. And he thinks this is so. And I can now the second part of what he's saying, help the street. We should say fuck the jail and stuff. You kind of ate that one little thing. You ate with that one part, but you know that that's not the conversation that's being had, Fabio. You know when people talk about the streets, they talk about the gang violence, they talk about street codes, they talk about drugs, they talk about this, and they talk about that. They don't talk about like the positivity, quote unquote, that you're trying to bring up. You know that doesn't happen. So, nigga, it's okay to be quiet, like for real. But we know you don't know how to do that. That's why your ass was in jail for half a year and didn't nobody know. But anyway, that's that on that, y'all. Yeah, yeah.
Can you help me understand who are the streets?
Look, I can only tell you about street niggas, and I won't say too much, honey, because I don't want to be implicated in anything. But I mean, Let's just
Uh,
say the streets, it wasn't a negative experience for me, but I can see it being that for other people.
So it wasn't a bad experience for you because you for the streets.
Oh, bitch!
That was a question. It was not an implication. That was an honest question. And oh my gosh, Big Booty Will snuck in. Hey, biggest booty Will.
I know that's right.
But that was a question. Are you going to answer?
Absolutely not. No comment.
So we don't get an answer? You don't
No,
have an answer?
I have no answer.
Didn't think you would.
Does Greg have 10,000? Did Greg give you $10,000?
Well, y'all heard it here first. Sometimes the streets can be a fun place if you're for the streets.
Oh, you didn't hear that from Auntie Derek, but you did hear this at the show.
That look, we know how to read between the lines, honey.
Work, honey. Well, and speaking of, and this is the last story we'll talk about 6ix9ine's old rat ass, and then we'll get off him. But y'all remember we talked about that home invasion that his mom got caught up in, and they pretty much put her to the side while they tried to ransack his house and stuff. Well, it looks like they caught somebody. Somebody was arrested for that. And you should see where it says 6ix9ine home invasion arrest made after mother held hostage by way of all hip hop. Well, a man has been arrested for the home invasion that terrorized 6ix9ine's family last month. Cops charged Pedro Rodriguez, who's 19 years old, with armed home invasion robbery with a firearm, false imprisonment, grand theft, and marijuana possession with intent to sell. TMZ reports that the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office said Rodriguez is just one suspect and they're still hunting for others. 4 gunmen broke into 6ix9ine's Florida house on November 16th while he wasn't home. They slipped through the garbage and held his 60-year-old mom outside while they tore through the place looking for cash and car keys. Surveillance video caught one guy standing guard over his mother, who begged and pleaded with the men. The crew sped off in a getaway car before cops showed up. Police said the suspects wanted money and vehicle keys during the robbery. People on social media went crazy, accusing the Island Boys of being behind the break-in. But 6ix9ine shut down those rumors during a stream with Aiden Ross. There are 230 homes in my neighborhood, he said. It was kids in the neighborhood. There were no tattoos, so that myth is that it was the 2 brothers. That's just a myth, an Instagram conspiracy. 6ix9ine explained the suspects look young and he thinks they were local kids who saw he was working and took their chance. The arrest comes as 6ix9ine faces his own legal problems. He got sentenced to 3 months in federal prison in December for violating his supervised release terms. The judge also ordered him to complete drug and mental health treatment after he serves his time. 6ix9ine is set to report to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Sunset Park, Brooklyn on January 6th. And good riddance, honey. Shit, give him more than 3 months, honey, if you can. But yeah, that's that on that. So 19 years old, child. Just so young, throwing your life away, girl. And then he's saying there's some kids in the neighborhood. So this leads me to believe that this is a affluent neighborhood. And he said the kids saw that he was working and took their chance to try to rob his house. But then when you go in there, you already saw, like, y'all should have damn aborted the mission. What the fuck? Now you got kidnapping and false imprisonment charges and shit at 19? Being stupid. Stupid. Where are the mentors? God. My God.
They out here robbing and stealing too.
Oop, touche. You know, because the mentors are Fabio Foreign who out here get mad at people saying fuck the streets. Nigga, you supposed to be damn working down at the rec center guiding these kids. And here your 35-year-old. Oh my God, girl, don't even get me started. Ooh, child. Well, that's that on that, honey. I got 3 more stories left.
No more 6ix9ine.
No more 6ix9ine. Thank
God
God.
is so good.
Well, this next story I actually wasn't going to talk about until before the recording. We decided, we was like, hey, might as well put the shit on there because you know we got some things we want to get off about this. But Nicki Minaj, honey, speaking at that Turning Point USA event in Arizona, girl. So this USA Today article asked a really good question. Ooh, Did I just hold on? Let me refresh. Sorry. Sorry about that. My screen went blank. But this USA Today article asks a really good question. Was Nicki Minaj always a Trump supporter? And well, long story short, yes. so, so the too long didn't read version, yes, she always has been. Even I even brought some things to my gorgeous moon's attention that she wasn't aware of in one of her songs. She was like, "Oh, I didn't know that bitch said that." Yes, she said that. So, was she always a Trump supporter? She spoke at Turning Point USA, according to USA Today. So, rapper Nicki Minaj spoke at Turning Point USA's America Fest on December 21st, expressing support for President Donald Trump. This weekend conference in Phoenix, Arizona drew major GOP figures, including Vice President J.D. Vance. It was the first annual summit since Turning Point USA's co founder Charlie Kirk was killed while speaking at a Utah campus event in September. Minaj made a surprise appearance in conversation with Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk, who took over leadership of the organization after her husband's passing. I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president, Minaj told Kirk at the event. I don't even know if he knows this, but he has given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high and your integrity intact. Oh. And then it starts with, is Nicki Minaj a
Fuck
Trump
that
supporter?
bitch.
Exactly. I just, girl.
Ugh.
And this article
Okay, go
goes
ahead.
on, is she a Trump supporter? Her remarks at the America Fest indicated a strong support for the Trump administration. She drew parallels between herself and the Republican president, noting that they both hail from Queens, New York. What has shown me personally is sometimes, even in the worst feeling times of your life, you think you're never going to come back from it. But you do. And our president shows that, Minaj said. He's been through every single thing a person can be through publicly, having to constantly be lied about. The singer did not clarify which lies the president has been combating. This administration is full of people with heart and soul, and they make me proud of them, she said later. I love both of them. They're both powerful men, smart, strong, all of that. But both of them have a very uncanny ability to be someone that you relate to. I can relate to them. Her recent posts on social media have also been critical of California Governor Gavin Newsom and favorable of Trump. It says, "Island girl Donald Trump want me go home." I'm sorry. Anyway, Minaj has not always been an ardent supporter of Trump. In 2015, she said in a Billboard interview that there are points he has made that may have been so horrible if his approach wasn't so childish. But in 2016, Minaj released the song Black Barbies, a remix of Ray Shermann's hit Black Beatles. In the song, she says, "Island girl, Donald Trump want me go home." Minaj is Trinidadian, and Trump had just won the presidential election on anti-immigration rhetoric when the song came out. She also used Trump as an example of a double standard for genders in her 2010 documentary, My Time Now. My Time Now, excuse me. I don't know why that just tripped me up. Anyway, Donald Trump can say you're fired, Minaj says in the clip posted to YouTube. Let Martha Stewart run her company the same way and be the same way. Oh, evil bitch. But Donald Trump, he gets to hang out with young bitches and have 50 different wives and just be cool. Oh, Donald, we love you. Mm, Anyway. So the answer is yes, there's always been support of Trump there. Uh,
Um, mm, mm, I don't know. Never mind. I whatever.
Go ahead, favorite Taurus.
No, the GOP wasn't done that would
Oh,
um
we can't hear you, Charlotte.
We have a comment. The administration must be giving her citizenship or some crime to cover up. Yeah, or probably maybe pardoning her brother. Who knows? Go ahead, favorite Taurus.
can y'all hear me now?
Yep, yep.
Okay, I was saying it was interesting that the GOP was in town because my apps kept crashing and now I understand why. Anyway, it's very interesting how this administration would kind of partner up with someone who's not an American citizen. It's very odd. And it's also interesting seeing the cognitive dissonance that many of our fans are experiencing in real time. Um, how, in essence, I went down the rabbit hole myself and understanding like she was never for the gays and theys and our trans siblings either. They just saw an archetype that they aspired to have, and they put her on this pedestal, which was quite interesting. On top of that, the Pulse nightclub shooting came up as well, and how, in the wake of everything, she was talking about God. It's like, I found that to be very interesting. So, I mean, I wonder what's going to happen because it's giving very much. I'm not sure if y'all remember um, when she did that song with Beyonce Knowles, and she was very kind of in cahoots with Jay-Z and Beyonce, and you can tell she was trying to position herself to be in Rock Nation, but failed miserably, and then she crashed out. I wonder what's gonna happen after this yet another failed attempt to be in close proximity with, someone of position or power or influence to get her husband a pardon for being a pedophile. I'm pretty sure that that crash out is going to be epic. Hmm, interesting.
And just a little bit of a slight correction. Her husband is the rapist. It's her brother that's a pedophile.
Oh, both of them. Both of them.
Two
But yeah,
sets of the same trash.
I mean,
No,
pretty much.
actually, he was isn't his underage? She was underage,
no,
or he was.
they were both teenagers.
Oh, they were both teenagers. Okay,
Hmm.
so it's just straight up rape.
But
Okay.
it
Yep.
also goes to show what we've already known for many of us who have been paying attention. They meaning those people on stage, Turning Point will align themselves with whomever will align with their narrative, even if they don't
Yes.
fit the archetype or the actual narrative that they're trying to spin. Oh, more people, great. Which also tells me that they also believe that they aren't as powerful as they think they are. If they have to stoop so low as to get someone who was a non-citizen to speak on issues related to this country. I hope everyone is paying attention here.
You're
Like,
absolutely right. I mean, people literally tweeted or whatever they called it now over there. We don't know much about her music, never heard of it, but we're so happy that she's speaking against this, right? And as I said when we before we started recording, any person of color, whether you're a citizen or non-citizen, if you want money, align yourself with these bigots. They will pay you to get on a platform to spew any anti-hate that you can against any colored agenda or whatever have you. There's money in cooning. And I never thought, well, you know what? I'm not shocked. She's a big tanuki. I mean, look at the picture. She's just like a stank raccoon, and I
Oh,
wish nothing but the very best of the worst for her. I hope that whatever she's getting is coming to her when they like they did it to Myron Gaines this weekend. You coon for these people so long. He went to that little event. They wouldn't even let him in. They did it to Vivek, whatever his name is, Chicken Biryani, whatever his name is. They
oh
did it to him.
my
And I
God.
cannot wait until her day. She will rule the day. And I can't wait. She's already fallen from grace. The music ain't that great. I listen to it on iPod, but I cannot wait until she gets her day. And it's coming, and it's coming very fast. And you're aligning yourself with look at that on the side of the stage. She don't even look at her. The face just scrunched up looking like a little crab. Fuck her and fuck Nicki Minaj. Period.
I know that's right. Period. Go ahead, favorite Taurus.
I also wish the worst for the Virginia Slims that still support her after this. Just saying. And to BB's point, people of color, whenever I see a person of color either wearing a red hat or driving a Tesla, I know exactly what time it is. And I'm not sure if it's anybody else who's seeing this in their area, but I'm seeing an influx of folks who uh, are actually participating in this type of behavior, which is interesting, you know, very interesting. But yeah, this crash out is going to be epic. I cannot wait to see it.
And call me Solange Knowles. I want a seat at the table.
I'm
We
just
have a
shocked.
comment. Oh, go ahead, Boom.
I'm just shocked really that she's so like she went down another street. Like what's really going on with her?
No, she's something else, honey. And then the crazy thing is, so those of us who have been paying attention, right? So I'm not gonna say that I'm the biggest Nicki Minaj fan because I'm certainly not. But when her music came out, and I did really enjoy the Beam Me Up Scotty mixtape. She was somebody I did listen to.
Oh yeah,
And back when
yeah.
she first came out, especially around the time when she joined Young Money and stuff, she was
Mm-hmm.
very like, oh, I love the gays. Oh, the gays inspire me. Oh, she said it was actually a gay man that inspired that line in
Mm-hmm.
that bedrock song. Maybe it's time I put this pussy on your sideburns. She said
Mm-hmm.
she got that line from a gay man. So she did show love to the community, but just like what Favorite Tour said, honey, around the time when it was really time to really show up and show out for the community who literally like is your bread and butter. If it wasn't for them barbs, honey, going up for Nikki, she wouldn't. I don't think she would be what she is, honestly, without that fan involvement or whatever. So, but
That's
she
what
said nothing.
what I'm not a big fan. I'm not a stan of. I mean, I have some of her music, but this is why I don't understand why she's doing this. Like it just came. Did it come out of nowhere? Like she suddenly went from trolling on Twitter to this. It
Honestly, I
doesn't
think
make
it's mental.
sense.
I think it's mental illness. I think
You think?
she got a. I think so. I think especially, and I'm not a doctor, but I mean it's the same pattern with Kanye, and it's so funny because some of his music popped up recently, over the weekend, and just listening to him, and then how he did a complete 180. Um, and that usually happens when people are manic and in
Yeah.
prolonged manic states. And I mean, for him to be speaking up on black issues, I mean, for his first two albums, for him to be like of the culture and speaking away with, to then turning around and all of the anti-black and anti things he said, it just has to be. It has to be mental illness, and for her too. It basically seems like she's been in a manic state for months now, and without any help. And for whatever reason, it seems like they tend to lean to the extreme right once they that pendulum swings. I don't know why is that, but it's it's quite odd and it's quite sad.
Yeah, both of
Both
those.
cases. Yeah,
Very
both
odd
cases.
and very, very sad. I just like what is she doing? I don't I don't
Do
get
they
her.
still do lobotomies?
No.
Oh,
No.
go ahead, Will.
And I was going to say, no, it's not surprising at all. If you were to zoom out ever so slightly, as an old saying goes, if you show me the five people you hang around the most, it tells you who you are. If you think about it from the perspective of who she came under in terms of Little Wayne and all of them, and Drake as well,
Good point. Good point.
they all have a similar mentality and mindset that we are just now become privy to over the past, I want to say, 8 years or so. So it falls right in line with that. And ultimately, regardless of anything, like you ultimately align yourself with folks you feel that are of your wavelength. So not at all. It's it's further confirmation. And if anything, it's been known that the Rainbow Ridge community and associates, we have been the trendsetters, the trailblazers for most things in pop culture. So for her to align herself in that way for so long, it makes a lot of sense from a monetary perspective, because otherwise she would be another Foxy Brown or
Oh,
another Ice Spice. You
Will, you better speak it.
know?
and, and the Gaga is Foxy is actually very. When I tell you, very supportive of the community. Very. That's the one they need to be throwing their dollars at. But anyway.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think to speak to that, that is the problem that we have as the GP. We allow these people to align with these things and we follow along for the ride and we get duped and then now you have to engage in mental gymnastics because now you don't know what to do. But it's always been there for her. It's always been there for her, and then people ignore it, and then you ignore it, and then you ignore it, and then it gets to this point to where she's in this space and everybody's like, not Nicki Minaj. Yes, Nicki Garbage. She's been that.
Yep, and I think this is what this Today article is trying to point out. Like, baby, the signs have been there if y'all been paying attention.
And I
Now, what
just
I don't understand is like she's pointing out this one thing, and it's another story, and I don't want to harp on it because I think it's a very sensitive topic. But transgender youth, this is what you're upset about, and I don't understand her basis on being upset about that because you're taking something out of context that Gavin Newsom said to run your smear campaign, and now you want to align yourself with Trump off this one ideology when there's been countless things that like she called out he's had to sit through lies. Well, what lies, baby? Every lie that he allegedly has had to sit through has been debunked. It's been shown that he's a nasty liar and he's not a good person. And if he had to save your black dusty ass, he wouldn't give a good goddamn about your ass unless it gave him some type of gain. So I just want us as people of color to wake the fuck up. It's time out for being used, and that's on both sides. We get panhandled to from Democrats, right? And then we have these people who try to debunk the program and get us to come over to their side by religion. And we need to wake up. It's time out for playing pussy because we keep getting fucked. And I am tired of it. It's exhausting.
I'm with you. I am with you. Go ahead, Will.
one last thing. Pussy is not my ministry. Thank you very much. But I also just wanted to say, like a lot of times when it comes to queer folks, people of color, queer folks in particular, there's this unhealthy desire to be accepted or validated by any and everyone, which is kind of counterproductive. We will even accept it from the likes of Onika Mirage and others for this, just for a couple of seconds of them saying we see you in whatever capacity when their actions have said otherwise. So there's a lot of unlearning that needs to happen in that aspect. And at this point, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, fuck them. If yeah, that's what y'all want more from. But I know for me and people I associate with, we've unlearned that a while ago. So it's going to take a collective effort in order for that to no longer be a thing. But I highly, highly doubt that it'll happen in my lifetime, unfortunately. So,
I
Mm-hmm.
agree, Will.
Agreed. Well, that's that on that, and I'm sure this not gonna be the last time we hear about this. And also, BB made a good point. Like when we see problematic things, like and we choose to ignore it and ignore it and ignore it until something massive happens. That's what we get for it. Because this, I have been trying to tell y'all about Denzel Washington's ass for a long time now, and I keep getting a lot of pushback. But this man has been telling y'all in interviews that this both sides argument and stuff like that. Y'all about to find out that not only is he a Republican, he is a diehard Trump supporter, allegedly. But keep look what Matto say. Watch this space. Watch this space. I'm telling y'all. Well, speaking of patterns, honey. So y'all remember we talked about Jillian Lauren Schreiner, who happens to now be the ex-wife of that Weezer bassist, Scott Schreiner. And remember how she had her run in with the police and she was
Mm-hmm.
waving the gun and stuff. Well,
Right.
honey, she has now come out to speak, honey, after all of this, after the divorce and after the whole incident with the police. And in this article, so I didn't know that the police actually shot back at her. I knew she fired the gun because remember the last time we read the article, we learned that she fired the gun at them, and we were asking like, well, why didn't the police fire back? If it was anybody black, she would have been dead. But we learned that the police did fire back, and they hit her in the arm. But anyway, so y'all see I just shared here by way of TMZ. Weezer wife Jillian Lauren Schreiner breaks silence months after arrest. Jillian Lauren Schreiner, soon to be ex wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner, is breaking her silence for the first time since she was arrested for allegedly pointing and firing a gun at officers who were looking for a suspect near her Eagle Rock, California home. As we reported back in April, Jillian was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder of a peace officer, but was later charged with assault and negligent discharge of a firearm. She's now speaking out about the incident in an interview with Rolling Stone, saying, I was doing my best I knew, excuse me, I was doing the best I knew to protect my family. you know, Jillian explains there are limits to what she can share about the case, but reveals she has entered a 2-year mental health diversion program that is expected to result in her charges being dismissed. However, the case is still officially open for now.
Oh,
She,
how white of her.
how white
Mm.
of her, honey. She had shots returned to her during the standoff, striking her in the arm. She was charged with 2 felonies. In regard to Jillian's mental health, she gets vulnerable with the outlet sharing, my PTSD is a very real thing. I'm a victim of sex trafficking and domestic violence. And she says she doesn't mind the headlines mentioning mental health diversion, explaining she's open to discussing it and she feels she's in a position to speak about the topic. However, the headlines that really got to her the most were about her relationship with Scott. She notes, the headlines about the divorce were the ones that really hurt me. I was the one who served my husband, but still, to see it in public was very painful. She's currently in the process of divorcing Scott over irreconcilable differences and told Rolling Stone they had grown apart over the years, adding that her trouble with the law served as a crisis point. She says their date of separation is TBD. On a lighter note, Jillian did reveal to Rolling Stone that even though she wasn't into the idea at first, she's warming up to writing a book about her experiences. We'll keep our eyes peeled. I'm not reading that fucking book. And you see,
Of
this is
course
so
she.
fucking white, honey. Only a white person can have a shootout with the police, come out of it alive, and then go talk about it to fucking Rolling Stone. Like,
Okay.
girl.
Oh,
Mental health,
and
mental
then
health
probably get a diversion
evaluation.
instead of jail time.
Right. Ain't that a bitch?
Child. Right in front of our salads, honey.
I'm still trying to figure out who she is.
Nobody but a white woman, child. Her husband is the one who's the famous one. And write
Mhm.
a book about what? Child, ooh, this is the most this is the most whitest thing I think you've ever talked about. She survived a police shootout. Only got shot in the arm. Didn't get shot multiple times.
You know,
Then gonna get off, and
when people
then
when people
go
move
ahead.
their eyebrows to a different real estate, it be something wrong with them.
And do
I
y'all remember the
I'm just
Weezer?
saying.
Yeah, I think you're right, Phil. But Weezer, BB, you might have heard it because they used to play the hell out of Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. Y'all remember that song?
No,
Wow, honey, you
I
couldn't
know
escape that
who
damn
Weezer
song.
is, but I don't know that song. I do know. I've heard of this group before.
Let me tell you, home that song made me not want to go to Beverly Hills, honey. They played that shit so much it got on my damn nerves.
Yes, I know that song.
The only
Beverly
Weezer I
Hills.
ever heard of was in Magnolia Steel, child. So I don't know.
Oh my
That's
god.
where I
Go
want
ahead, Will.
to be. Living in Beverly Hills.
What key was that, Quinn? Anyway, I'm just surprised that there's no mention of any sort of tears or emotion because that's kind of in alignment with folks of her demographic. I'm very shocked she didn't pull out the tears.
She didn't want to mess up my eyebrows.
She's saving it for court, maybe.
Well, if she has any kind of like psychopathic tendency, she probably doesn't have the ability to cry. She lacks the ability.
Hello?
Honey, I was saying all that shit. I'm sorry. I was on mute the whole time, honey.
Did I lose sound? What's going on?
I'm sitting here just running my mouth because basically what I was saying, this shit just pisses me off because this is why I was saying on my last show that I don't even care to have white privilege for a day. Bitch, just give it to me for one. I don't even need a full 24 hours. Just give me one business day between the hours of 8 and 6. Give me 1 hour break because I'm gonna need to take a break off of doing all that winning. But baby, I will make it do what it do with some white privilege for one business day. That's all I need. That's all I need. And somebody put they think that they thought this was Kristen Riddle. Oh my God. Speaking of, just the really quick Marvel really pissed me off. They literally only gave us one fucking season of the Defenders. Really, bitches? Really? We'll
I
talk
think
about that later.
I think it was about fair.
Shut up, baby.
Ooh, that's very feisty, honey. Ugh.
Well, somebody else who needs to shut up, honey, Snoop Dogg. So this is going to be our last story of the day. Well,
Fuck
my last
that
story of the half,
bitch.
y'all. Well, I guess Moon won't be paying this dollar, honey. It's because well, Moon says fuck that bitch, so I guess she won't be a part of this program that he got going on. But y'all, y'all see, I just shared here by way of TMZ. Snoop Dogg offering paid trip to LA in Roach Art raffle. And y'all remember the last time we talked about there was a story we did bring up where somebody was actually planning to buy his roaches that were turned into art and buying it at an auction. Well, he's actually doing like a digital type thing for that. So it says Snoop Dogg is turning his limited edition roach art pieces into the ultimate stocking stuffer through a $1 flex with a raffle through stuff.io. Throughout the rest of Monday morning, Snoop is selling off the digital image and videos for $1, and fans will get a ticket to win some boss prizes. Three winners will be gifted with $1,000 travel to LA. So a $500 shopping spree at Snoop's clothing store and a tour of his private compound, in addition to one of the only three digital Roach art pieces. Remember, we caught up with Snoop earlier this year. The legendary rapper and design artist Erica Kovitz collaborated on the rich and infamous The Joint Venture Roach Art project made with the remainders of smoked weed joints, which has since garnered six-figure sales bids. Don't sleep on the giveaway. It's a once in a lifetime chance to catch an artsy contact high. You know what? Snoop is not my favorite person right now, but y'all, I'm gonna pay the dollar to get into this. And it's not. Let me tell y'all, I'm not even kidding when I say this. One of my dreams has always been to smoke a blunt with Snoop Dogg. I'm not even playing when I say that because one thing that we know about Snoop, it's been reported that he has his own professional blunt roller, and he has to have 10 blunts a day, and he likes his blunts Sharpie sized, honey.
Um,
Sharpie sized blunts.
well, Auntie, um, I I did get to smoke with Snoop.
Oh,
Wow, now
Like,
we flexing
well,
on Beyonce
well,
internet.
well, I mean, we ain't passed the blunts. We all had our own blunts. It was at a work function, and he was a DJ,
I remember
and it
that.
was like, and he was like, let's light it up, and we all smoked with Snoop. That was before this coonery that he has partaken in. So I was quite happy at the time. But now he's a disappointment. But I
I
did
think
get to
if we
smoke with
all
Snoop.
tried together, we could kick Auntie out this room.
wow.
I'm
Hey,
with that
listen, I
chill
know so
because
what's the where the witches from the witches that they did they had to do a little brouhaha. I feel like we all donate $1, $5, however, and go wherever the spells happen. We could do it. We could make it happen.
I would love, in all expenses, I would love to get flued out to LA. All expenses paid, have $500 in Snoop's store. I want to smoke one of them sharpest sized blunts, but he'll probably make me smoke my own blunt or whatever. But still, well, can you have your professional roller roll me one up, please? Please and thank you. I want one of them, honey.
You know what? You
get your
gotta let go of
own.
this dream. I'm sorry.
Stand for something. Now you had the nerve to tell somebody else to stand up, but you in here after we done got through talking about
On the
people
flow.
easily falling for stuff.
On the
You and
flow.
your heavy wig talking about I have a dream. Who are you, Auntie Luther King?
Y'all just don't want me to be happy.
And you don't be goddamn happy.
You could be happy just without that.
Right.
Find some other happiness.
I don't know, y'all. It's only $1. I think I'm gonna enter this. I might be one of the lucky winners. Who knows?
I hope
And
not.
that's why you are qualified for the cold cash giveaway right there.
Shut up, no.
Mm,
That's why you can't
no.
win.
Mm-mm. I don't
But
like that, Auntie.
we
Mm-mm.
apologize to all the listeners that are here. Sometimes Auntie can be a bird. She
Ooh,
can be very
A big
downright
bird.
down in the
Big
gutter.
bird. Big
And
bird.
we try to do our best to encourage him so that he can be better. But some people just like to be low and in the gutter.
That
But
is
we
true.
love you, Auntie. Look,
Yeah.
look at your squawking
Yeah, big
sound.
bird. Big bird ass.
We love you, boo boo.
I
We'll do
love
better
y'all
for you.
more.
Please do better. Save
I
that dollar
don't,
for something else.
I don't want better. I
Uh-uh.
want a Sharpie size blunt.
Make one then.
Hell,
Shit.
I don't have Snoop Dogg money, honey. My shit's got to be ink pen size, honey, not Sharpie size. I don't make Snoop Dogg money yet.
Baby,
We gotta.
just take your monthly budget and just make one big blunt for the month and call it a day. Okay?
And then what am I supposed to do with the rest of the month?
You learn how to cope.
Bitch, you learn how to cope.
I do.
Meditate. I- that is how I meditate, honey. I need something green to help me meditate, honey. Y'all got me fucked up.
You can't sacrifice for 1 month.
Hell no, I can't. I don't even want to sacrifice for 1 minute. What do you mean
You know
1 month?
what? I'm finna put my car on the road and I want you to be in front of it.
What does Will have to say?
This is just very on brand for Auntie. We just have to keep him in prayer at all times. Round the clock prayer.
Touch
Please.
and agree, come together.
Jesus.
I don't want to bother God with that.
Ooh, gee.
I'm sorry, Will Wagoneer.
It's fine. But my thing is
Will Wagoneer.
$500 at his clothing store. That's the equivalent of going to J.C. Penney. Like,
No, wait a minute. I love Jacques Panay, honey. This is a Jacques Panay Stan account, honey.
oh God.
I love
What does he have in his clothes? I didn't know he had clothes. I thought he rapped or whatever.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm actually curious. Let me see what $500 even get you out of this store. Probably get you a keychain. Let
A
me see.
And
t-shirt.
is that his current face?
Like,
A
you don't
t-shirt with his face on it. Something that says Snoop Dogg.
you don't shop at his store unless you want to look like you just stepped out of 2003. Like, absolutely not.
Okay,
Well,
y'all.
that may be the look for Auntie.
Oh my God. So it's called the Snoop Market. Excuse me, I'm sorry, the Snooper Market. The Snooper Market. Now his wife, this is a cute photo they have on the homepage. This is cute. Hold on, let me share my screen.
The last time he said something cute, we all regurgitated.
Shut up, PB. All 15%.
Oh, I thought I was on mute. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wonder if I put my email in and if I win this contest, would I be able to use this coupon with my $500? Well, so that's his wife. Shout out to her. Let's see what they got. Ooh, tops and bottoms. Let me see if I can order me a good top.
Clearly, everything with his face on it. Who drew that?
This is not cute.
Baby, this looked like something from that video game he had out in 2002.
Exactly.
Rolled out. You are buying this?
I need you to please stop the madness. Please.
What is this? This is horrible. Look at this tank top.
But you want it though.
No,
but you want it.
Enter. You want to go there and spend your $500.
First of all, that's not my $500. That's his $500. And the reason I want to enter it is to go smoke with Snoop, not his clothing store. The clothing store was just a
No,
perk.
you gave a whole rundown. I wanna go smoke. I had a
I want to
dream.
be flued
I
out,
wouldn't mind
pride, and
getting
I
my
want to be.
$500 and going to
Oh,
Snoop store. Ooh,
Now I do like this jacket though. This jacket from it was the ain't that his first album, Dogger Style.
girl, I
Mm.
know
Get
nothing
I
off
about
the
wouldn't
him.
floor.
know. I would not know. I'm
Get
gonna tell you that.
He
How
has a
much is
song
off
this
with
the
Mariah
shit?
Carey.
floor.
That's all I know.
How much is
That
let me
looks
see what
awful.
shirt. $45.
Well, you know what?
$45.
At least he's big girl inclusive. I see 3X large. Most of
Word.
the celebrities don't go past extra large, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, and he doesn't charge extra for that 3X because you know how they usually charge a lot extra for that. That's what's
Girl,
up. And let me see how much
I
is coats cost? Because that coat was cute, the doggy style one.
you
four
would.
hundred dollars,
Ooh.
Well, there you go. And
It
then
girl.
you
even
got
comes in a
$100 for some accessories or
even comes with
vinyl.
a little 4X.
Oh, 4X out. Now let's see how much his shoes cost.
Auntie,
Sneakers.
get off
Mm.
the floor. Stand up.
These shoes is ugly as hell, honey. Oh my god, what in the hell is this?
You know what else ugly?
What?
Having a dream you want to smoke with Snoop.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be ugly for that one little time, honey. 'Cause that's been a dream of mine ever since I found out them shits was Sharpie size. I said, oh, that's how I want to get down.
I wish I could give you my experience. It was nothing.
It was cute. It was cute for looking gang around the house.
It's fine. Look here, cause stand up, have fun. I need you to get off the floor. Your puss is getting dusty. You getting all them dust rabbits and shit on it. Go.
Well, that's okay.
Not dust my pussy.
I'm gonna have this Dusty Cooch on a first class flight to LA. Let me start. And we have a comment. Why are we being dragged through this? Yes, I was just curious to see what the site looked like, but it looks like that $500 gift certificate, honey, won't give me nothing but a coat and a keychain.
Well, you've done much more for much less.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good one.
Well, y'all, that was all the tea that I had for us today. So before we head out, did any of you have any tea that you want to share or any tea that I might have missed?
No, we caught all my little tea. Hold on. Oh, I got
Slay
one
y'all.
Not
now.
so
Hey,
much as tea. Not so much as tea, but just a notice for everyone to be careful. I don't know if y'all saw that story about those UPS drivers who fake being UPS and killed what it was they killed a father, they killed a mother, they killed a 20-year-old son and left the two babies in the house to watch that. So
no.
I've been seeing a lot of stories about people faking to be delivered. Now I
Where
think
was
there's
this
more to this story,
at?
like somebody owes somebody money. I don't know. I just saw it on TikTok, so it prompted me. So sometimes I see stuff on TikTok, I think it's AI. So I actually went to go look it up, but I didn't get all the facts, but it was a true story. But I've just been
Oh,
seeing a lot of things about people feigning to be delivery drivers to gain entry into people's homes. So just tell your family members, your friends, your loved ones to be careful, and hopefully, tell Nicki Minaj and the Kirk lady to let them in. But
oh
that's
my
that's
God.
it for me.
Go ahead, favorite Taurus.
Well, I have one. So I don't know what's in the water, or this might be the ultimate recession indicator, but we have a new group that is officially rumored to be making a comeback, and that is the Pussycat Dolls. Millennials rejoice.
why? Why?
Yuck.
They can keep that MAGA no call girl and oh god.
They
And
so can.
the same with them other girls. Danny D Trash, I came.
Excuse me.
Why are they coming back? Where are they coming back from? I thought they were buried dead a long time ago. We don't want to hear the music from either the bad boy reject girls or these losers.
Well, Not too much on DK. But the Pussycat Dolls, they were supposed to come back at the start of what in 2020, but of course the Ponderosa
Mhm.
happened. And so I guess this has been in the works, and there's been some leaked music as well. So, well, oddly enough, it's been stated that Carmit, which is the one in the red right next to Nicole, she wasn't aware. So we don't know who's going to be in the lineup. I hope we don't have another one of these uncharted stories with Danny Kane. We don't know who the members are and all that bullshit. I hope they do it the right way this time and just close out whatever legacy.
No,
I'm
I
Nicole
hope
sorry,
they don't.
Will
is a
Wagoneer, you're
MAGA.
rooting
Fuck
for
her.
this?
I hope they
I
don't.
I
Mm-mm.
wanted
Actually, I
for
need them.
actually
No.
I won't be in attendance, BB. But the thing is, for their fans, they
Fuck they
deserve
fans. I
Let it
don't
go.
care.
The
they
fans
Elsa.
are
deserve
now working 9 to 5 and putting money into a
Look,
401k. They need to go sit down somewhere and have a cup of coffee. We don't want to hear
I
the
need
music.
them to tighten up their buttons, baby. Cause ain't nobody got time for that.
well.
That's
Again,
just
for
like
their
Mm-mm.
fans, since 2020 was a bust, give them what they were wanting and they were leading up to for 2020, and then they can go about their
And
business.
this economy?
I mean, they
Mm-mm.
they worse than Sherway Whitfield from the Housewives. Why do you keep coming back? Like I want Danny Kane to stop. The music, first off, their music was the worst thing I've ever heard come out of anybody's mouth.
Oh
Mm.
And
my.
they keep coming back and they keep coming back. Please let it go.
Mm.
Fetch
Mm.
will not happen. It didn't
Okay.
happen in 2005 and it ain't happening in 2025.
Mm.
I only got one question. Where's Melody?
Exactly.
Baby, you know she
She's the
not coming
singer
back.
of the group, but if she's smart, she'll stay away.
Right. Tell them to tighten up them buttons, baby. And let it go. Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Because
Nicole
Get a
would have
Nicole's
different
been in the
hobby.
play. She's been in
nothing.
the play. She's been doing whatever and being her MAGA self. Mm-mm. They keep it. Mm-mm.
Get
Mm-mm.
a different job.
Wow, what
Find
a
a
way to,
different way to make money.
what a way what a way to end this tea spilling wheel.
You're
That
welcome.
same car that I'm driving and I want to hit Auntie with, you get in front. Well, just don't turn to the back of because you may shield yourself.
Will listen, Will Wagoneer is still taking me down. I just need you to know.
That's Hammy. Hammy said that in the chat.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
we have a comment saying the Powerball jackpot is 1.6 billion. Good gracious!
I
Yeah.
know
You can put
somebody
that
I
buy
mean,
dollar.
me
let
some.
me go get my
Listen,
ticket.
I
Mm-mm.
I
You can
need
put
some
that dollar
tickets.
that you want to give to Snoop and to the Jack Powerball, whatever it
No, you're right
is.
about that. Well, no,
Nah,
isn't the
you trying to
jackpot
give it to
$2
Snoop for a
now?
roach picture.
Yeah, you take that dollar and another dollar and get you a quick pick. Okay, you can
No, I
do
got
it.
$1. I got to make a wise choice of where this is going to go.
You
Lord,
probably have better luck
we
with
asking
this.
Auntie to make a wise choice.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot.
Mm, mm,
It's very monumental.
There he is. Well, thank you for that tea, Will. Did anybody else have any other tea?
I'm
I
sorry,
didn't
What
pass
we
the
Will.
want
tea
better for
kettle.
you, Auntie.
I couldn't side with you on this one today, Will.
Oh,
This one.
I don't need size, Miranda. I'm happy. I'm
Okay,
content with it.
Charlotte.
I'm content.
Okay, Charlotte. Mm-mm.
Well, Will said, I stand alone.
Okay.
Because he will on that pussycat doll bullshit. And will.
I
We
did
love
like
you,
that
Will
song. I like that
Wagoneer.
song React though. That thought React was cute. Now, was it cute enough to like, play at a party and shit? No, but when you're doing a little cute little jog or on a treadmill or whatever, or when you cleaning up, it's cute.
It was.
I
Nobody's
mean, they
gonna
had
love
some
me
okay music,
better.
but
I'm gonna stick
It
with
wasn't comeback
you.
material, Auntie. If I'm being honest, it was not comeback
it just
material.
wasn't. And
Nah.
they're never gonna be able to come back. I'm sorry, the age of girl groups, they're gone. The magic of that is gone. It just does not work anymore. There's only one girl group that I would be here for a reunion to. I don't want new
Who?
music.
Who?
I just want a reunion tour, and it needs to include the original members plus Michelle.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
DC
Eh,
five, yes, absolutely.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I got
and
money
they
for that.
I would go
I'll be
to a show for that,
right. I'm gonna be Frank Rosensa as a your original child of destiny. Yes, I will. Got
but
us
and
I
I
good.
don't
hope
want new
they
music. I
and
want
I
to be
hope they
clear. I don't
include
want new music.
they need to include a carry on as part of the set to have like all the members present.
Auntie,
Oh,
go
Except for
ahead and
Farrah.
Will
Farrah don't have to
Wagoneer.
come. Farrah's not coming. She's not
Farrah is
invited.
not a child of destiny. Farrah couldn't. Farrah had a trial, had a little free trial period, and she
We
got
don't
sent
want Miss
home.
Luggage
And she got sent home without her luggage.
without her luggage. Okay, we don't want her.
Do you want to make it
Hmm.
home? You gonna
Yeah,
miss your
then and
flight.
then
Like,
yes, I everybody except for that one is yeah, that's perfect. Sounds
No,
about
exactly.
right to me.
let her come on, do her say my name, and then let her go
No,
home.
no.
Who?
No,
Who?
DC. We said DC 5. We
we
don't
said
need a
DC
DC 6.
five,
Not a
and
Auntie,
DC.
I
why
want
you
them to
always gotta do so much? Why?
rework the vocals. I want all of them to sing lead minus Latavia. But
Yeah,
she
we
can sing. You couldn't tell little Jackie nothing. She can do that a little bit. That's it. But the rest of these girl groups, let it go. It's dead.
They raising up K-pop groups. Go ahead, go over there. Okay.
Ooh,
yeah.
honey.
K-pop ain't nothing but stolen black R&B
Correct.
and rap.
Correct.
That's
Ooh,
all that it is.
ooh.
Correct.
Look,
Tea too hot, honey.
one day they're gonna give Tinashe her flowers, honey. Because if you watch any cake, it's pretty much look like any recycled Tinashe material. It looks and
Shout,
sounds that way.
shout out to Tinashe. Okay.
Well, that's not saying much, but
It's
yeah.
saying a lot, honey, because not too much on their
Wow.
Aquarius queen.
Wow. You know she'll start crying that nobody recognizes her, nobody gives
Right.
her credit.
They're
Oh.
like black women don't like me, baby girl. Don't. I wish I was there in the room. Like, girl, don't say that. That's gonna really make them not like your ass.
Oh
Not
my god.
begging. Not begging.
I actually
Jesus, get up.
like some of her music, but her project as a whole, they leave much to be desired.
Hello. Wake it
Yeah,
up. Wake it up.
And then you
that
had these
part.
bubblegum projects, you just keep popping them out, popping them out, popping them out. Girl, when do you learn?
Never.
What did Beyonce say? No one cares about making an album anymore. It's just a
Like give me
single here, a single there, a single here, a single there. Yeah.
give
Like,
me a
give me
whole
a
body of work that makes sense and not you just popping out an album full of singles that yuck.
Mm, look
Cohesive
here.
album. Thank you. With some depth. Hallelujah.
Look. Look. We
Replayability.
are past the era of now this genre. They all them albums was pumped out with the bodies of where neo soul. Boy, you would have top to bottom albums back to back. That genre put out albums of top to bottom artwork.
And
It
you
was a
got a
good
full
time.
song. We didn't get songs that ended after 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You just not
That
popping your
part.
fingers and a song gone.
That
I need a
part.
bridge. Give me a bridge. Hallelujah. A
baby
double
If
Bridges.
bridge.
if you started out in that genre, like you had at least 2 to 3 solid projects that were no skips. No skips. That was a good time. That was a good time.
Will Wagoneer.
I had another story actually, last one to share. Thelma from Good Times, she recently had a birthday and she looks good.
Oh, I
Oh
was
yes,
nervous
Miss
for a little
Thelma.
bit. Whew.
I know it kind of scared me. Oh, but who did she didn't she do a podcast with somebody
Did she? It might have been with
recently?
because I know her and the guy who played Michael. They do their rounds like when to celebrate good times and stuff. They go on different. I know they were on the Breakfast Club and stuff, but I don't know
Okay.
about her. She might have.
Oh, okay.
Everybody doing a
She
podcast.
does look at yeah, I
But
know. They really are.
72, like she looks amazing.
Amazing.
And
Miss
She don't look
why is Skip? I
70. She
think
looks good.
those two and my mother are the only three living cast members of the show, unfortunately.
When every
Oh,
time you do that,
wow.
I was like, yo, mom, you get me every single time.
and JJ's stupid ass still alive. We just don't claim him.
Oh, never mind.
Is he?
Yeah, his stupid ass still alive, honey. He a whole Trump supporter.
Well, then he dead. You right, Will.
But yes, honey, they like, oh, and you know what? And Michael is singing, and I can't think of his real name. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Michael, but he's
Girl is right there on the screen, girl. Put your glasses on, Ralph
let me-
Carter, girl.
Ralph Carter. Thank you, boo. But I couldn't stand when Ralph Carter sang on the show, honey. I'm like, why did they really think that? Well, this is before Luther was Lutheran, but honey, they always wanted him to sing something. I'm like, he can't sing. Get that little light
Because
skin boy out there
they
singing.
Girl,
wanted him to be little Michael Jackson, child.
I think that
Mm.
there's a difference in can't sing and I don't prefer your voice. It's like Candy. Like
And he
Candy
can't
can
sing.
sing, but just a lot of people don't prefer her voice. I think he can sing. A lot of people just don't prefer his voice.
Mm-mm. See, I listen to singers.
Now,
I
can't
prefer listen.
sing will be that Fisker's character, Scissor,
Or
Yeah,
Mary J. Blige, but I digress.
Mary J. Blige can sing.
or Mary J. Blige.
Why?
Mary J.
Why
Blige
does
can sing.
Mary? What did she do? She ain't did nothing to nobody. You didn't have to
She
give her. You
did.
didn't
She
have to
went
say
into the
something.
studio.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
BB. Oh my
Yeah.
Will
God.
always,
Anytime Shaka Khan have to
always.
tell you, and I have my feelings about Shaka Khan, but we won't go there. But anytime
Oh,
she has to tell you, girl,
no,
why the
don't
hell would
save
you
her.
sing that song that early in the morning? You know you can't do that. You fucked up.
Don't don't save her. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, leave Mary alone.
We love
Will pull her
Mary.
hair all the time.
No, Will don't.
Yeah, he do.
I appreciate Mary for what she's done, but honey,
Ooh, appreciate is a strong word. More like
we're
tolerate.
thankful for the boots and the entertainment and the memes. Amen.
yeah. So
Mm.
You know
she's
what? Y'all better leave my Mary alone. Look, I'm okay. Enough. We gonna move
all
Okay.
on.
right.
Talk
I'll
about
stop there.
so honey, and we thank her for the what's the 401. Thank her for share my world. Thank her for the breakthrough.
Thank you.
Thank baby, not thank her for no more drama. Thank her
I
for
was about
marriage
to
and
say,
title.
That's right. The struggle in her voice produced some very good. Shout out
Yes.
to the producers behind her.
Oh
And
my
I
god.
thank
hey,
her
the
for
mixers. Hey,
I
Thank the
God,
thank
look.
mixers,
I
cause
Okay,
thank her
then you're
for her
going to Diddy.
trauma and
Okay,
her
everybody just
eardrums.
stop
Thank you for
now.
that, Mary.
You know what? You know what? Move on. Move on. Cause I'm
that's a
sick of it.
conversation that should be had. Like there are people we say can't sing, but it's just that we don't prefer their voice.
But Mary's both. But
You know what?
Dang, Will she falls in a
Cut
bad
Charlotte.
category, doesn't she?
yes, yes. But
Look,
people say
cut
up and down. If you
cut
can emote,
Charlotte's
you can
mic. Cut
sing.
Charlotte's mic. I'm
I
sick
can
of this
emote. Don't
shit.
mean I can sing. Like she's taking hints. Like
Oh
the
my
family good
god.
looking
Oh,
self. God bless her though.
This is
Well,
just this is
we gonna put the
slander.
all on her voice. Well, it's too late now. It's been
Yeah, it's too
years of
late.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The level of disrespect for no reason.
It's not disrespect.
It's fact.
No,
I
but
don't think it
Will it
was
is. I ain't talking
disrespectful.
about no BB. This ain't the first time. No. BB, I've been dealing with Charlotte's ass, this and Mary, out of the blue, out of nowhere.
But Moon, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this.
No, no, keep it.
Let me
Keep
hold your
it.
hand.
No, keep it.
Is it a diss if it's true?
I
No,
mean,
look here. You know what? I'm about to mute your mic and Big Will's mic.
Ooh! Censorship should
I
not be
won't.
allowed down here at the Chatmosa
I'm about to.
podcast with Auntie
I'm about
Derek.
to censor you heifers. I am sick of this shit.
truth hurts.
And look here, baby. Look, you stay out of this. You wasn't even born yet.
I mean,
You know
I have
what?
I
Who
have
was
controversial
born?
takes. I have
Who
controversial takes
was
on people
born?
and
Why
their
I gotta be?
singing.
Wait a minute
You ain't
now.
even in this. You was a toddler.
Wait a
Okay?
minute now. Wait a minute. Who's the
Right.
baby?
Well,
You are the
she may have
baby
been
of
a
the group.
toddler, but we don't know if Mary's music suffered her
You
from
know
hearing loss and
what?
things like
I
Listen,
that.
I'm
am
not. Listen,
not
man. So
here for
I know
y'all
good music.
shit.
I've
I
known good
tell you
music
what,
all my life. Hello.
Moon, if you can
I'm not here
find
for y'all shit.
us, if you can find us a
I ain't
Mary
doing
live
nothing.
performance when she's on pitch,
Woo,
on key,
woo.
I would change my opinion.
Whatever. She
Oh,
be on
I'm
pitch
just
and on
asking
key
for one.
sometimes, you know. I
oh.
don't
I've
worry
never
about it. She
I've never
can do
seen
what she
somebody
do.
singing
Let
A B C
her.
D E sharp.
Well, I mean, we let Tyler, what Taylor Swift be a fucking megastar. Can we enjoy
Who
Hold
is
up,
Mary?
because
we? Who
we
is we?
we
Who
are
Y'all,
is
not
we?
y'all,
responsible for
y'all,
her.
Who is
y'all,
we?
y'all.
I don't
Mediocre
listen to
white
no Taylor
women are
shits.
right.
So
Mediocre
if
white
a
women are responsible.
mediocre white woman can be a superstar, then Mary has space in this room to
Just
live.
because
Leave
You
her
know
mediocrity
what?
alone.
Wait a
lives,
minute now. Wait a
just
minute now.
because
Leave her
mediocrity
We
alone.
didn't
lives
say
in
she
a
can't
white
live.
space, does
We
not
did not.
mean that we have to allow it in our space.
Mm.
Look
Hello, but
here.
also clear.
Uh-uh.
Hey, for the record,
Uh-uh.
we did not say that Mary cannot live in our space because as a
No,
person of the
Will.
culture,
Hold
we are
on.
respect that.
See, you
But
jumped in it. It wasn't
when we
even,
talk
this
about
fight
the
wasn't even
talent
for you.
and we talk
We,
about the
mm-mm.
voice,
This,
we
all
gonna
this
tell the
energy was
truth.
for Will.
Amen.
And y'all
Amen.
try to jump in on this fight. And y'all ain't gonna jump me. I fight back. Now,
This
shit.
is not a jump. This is
Now, the
educated
hell.
opinions. This is not a jump. We still love you.
Y'all, no.
Okay,
Y'all leave Mary alone. She
No,
Fine.
earned
we
her
not
place
jumping.
here.
she
She
earned her
has
right
earned
Right.
to.
her place
She
without a
I'm
struggled to
voice,
get
sorry,
there. She
without the
struggled in
y'all
vocals.
studio.
enjoy.
She
Hold
struggled on
on,
stage, and she's
everybody,
still
hold on, because this
struggling
was
now.
really. Hold on, this is
She
really
has.
for Will. Hold on, this is really for Will because Will has started this. Okay. Now I'm sorry that your mother was enjoying the music of Mary in a time in her life that helped her get through, and now you traumatized because that music helped your mom get through a difficult time. Now, I'm sorry
Well,
that
no.
it didn't work out for you.
Listen, I
Well,
want y'all.
no.
I
Well,
want
no.
listen. We acknowledge that Mary has earned her place, just like Macy Grace earned her place with her one or two little,
No,
bops.
that's not what Will has done. Now, maybe you have, but Will hasn't.
Wait. Macy Gray earned her place. Now this conversation is coming a little too far.
See,
Yeah,
We staying a little
see,
bit too
yeah,
long.
see,
a little bit.
see, see. I,
Now
okay,
I try to walk
see.
away and I'm gonna stumble. Okay.
Oh
Look
my god.
here,
Oh,
look here. Now, y'all gonna quit disrespecting Mary while she over here
Nobody
minding
dis.
her business.
We
It
It's
not
no
is a disrespect.
disrespecting.
Now, maybe you ain't disrespecting, but Will has been. So
I
I'm
don't think he
talking to Will.
disrespected her.
well.
Was you there all the Mother Days, BB?
I'm kind of new here, so Will, I would like. Can you step up to the stand?
I
Yes,
thought we was
yes,
talking
yes,
about
BB.
right now today. We bringing up old shit.
Yes.
I
When
would
it
like
comes
Will
to
to
Will.
defend himself.
Well, Miranda, I'm going to tell you this: as long as there is breath in my body, I will always have smoke for that lady. So you better get
See,
used to it.
Oh,
see,
okay, Will. Can I understand why you
Some
have smoke
hateration.
for the
because his
legend Mary
mama
J.
tortured
Blige?
him.
No, because she's a terrible singer, and she's been abusing my eardrums for the past 30 years. Now I have short-term hearing loss because I had to hear her
Mm-mm,
screeching in the microphone for 30 years.
mm-mm,
A mess.
mm-mm. The
Well, this court
disrespect.
finds you innocent of all charges.
Thank you.
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you. Thank
What?
you.
You know what? I need a retry. I need a new judge. There's a conflict of interest. I need you to recuse yourself from this.
I didn't find any harm in what he said.
See, that's the problem we got right going on right now. If you didn't find, no, recuse yourself. I need a retrial. Thank you.
Well, we'll
I
Thank
think
speak
it's.
with the honorable Judge Auntie and see what
I
he
was,
says.
but I just want to know because what did he say that was wrong? That was his one opinion and also his personal experience.
But
That's
then
just
he
like I.
keeps giving us his opinion about her out of nowhere, out the blue, disrespecting
And I
the
will continue to
wonderful
do so.
woman that is Mary.
I
Like
I
mean,
will
what?
do it.
I feel like we all do that too about people that we talk about on the show on the
You know
regular.
what?
I'm
You
just
know what,
Except
saying.
Quinn? I'm
BB.
I
not
just.
here for fairness. Quinn, I'm not here for fairness right now. No, I'm not here for fairness.
Mm.
I'm
I would like the
not.
record to
Not
show that
today.
BB is the most impartial person here and Hammy.
Are you now?
I mean,
Auntie?
sure, I'll go with that. I also am very impartial a lot of times.
I'm partial. I'm all the way partial. Fuck that.
I don't think I believe that last one, Quinn. You kind of strict. Mm-mm, mm-mm,
I
mm-mm.
am strict about. Let's be clear. When it comes to me and my my bubble, oh yeah, it's strict over here. You say that nonsense and go somewhere else. It's
I
strict
think
over here.
sometimes you
But
just have to live in the truth of your favorite artist. Like I love
right,
Mariah, but I acknowledge that she got very lazy in her craft and she ruined her brand in some of those aspects.
correct.
Love her
No,
down.
that's true. Love her
Hmm.
down. That's true.
She make her money at Christmas. Go ahead, girl, live your truth.
Well, now hold on. Now she makes money all year.
Oh,
she
see,
make
look,
Okay.
she make money.
look,
She
boy.
make
With us,
she make
them
her.
dice be coming out left and right. But hold on. Yeah, yeah.
However, comma, I don't get mad when people talk about her because she did that,
You know
and
She
you
what?
have to lie
I
in
ain't
the
even
beds that you
mad.
make.
But it is just a
listen. My
constant
bed is made
steady.
amongst the children of destiny and that beehive lady, that witchy lady, and she don't let me down. She make her money, she make her music, she make her brand stuff, and go about her business. I don't have no problem over here.
As long as we have honest conversations about the artists because they're all capitalists.
Now is I
Correct.
know.
I
Well, we
mean, I
all are
participate in
capitalists.
capitalism every day, so it is what it is.
Yeah. But
We live
I
in
mean,
America. Well, America is our country, so built off capitalism.
yeah, yeah.
So see, Moon, it's not a bad thing. It's just one opinion about
Several,
No,
Mary,
y'all jump me,
but
y'all jump
but
me,
she's
and
very
I'm
well.
gonna cut y'all.
several
She's very
opinions,
well respected.
actually.
Listen, I'm
We
gonna say
love
this.
her,
I'm gonna
but
say
Ooh.
this, and then I'm gonna
the truth
leave
is the
because I
truth.
He
know I'm gonna
okay.
get jumped when I say it.
You two
I
may
don't
love
like
her.
Fantasia,
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
so
Love her now.
I
Yeah.
don't
Mm.
like Fantasia. I don't
Oh,
have time for that screaming at me in every
oh.
performance, and then you get up there shucking and jiving all
Listen,
across the
I
stage.
understand. I absolutely understand because there's some
Oh.
artists like that for me too. Ooh, I won't say that I'm on a recorded live, but yes,
I
I do
said it.
understand. Yeah, I do
I
understand.
Hey,
BB is
I,
the
look.
name. I don't like her. Now she has some great music. There's Fantasia in my library, but I listened to her live one time and I left there and my ears and headaches were never the same. So, everybody
Look,
has their
I love
controversial
Fantasia, but
takes.
I ain't got no dog in that fight. So I don't know who got
I'm
one for
just
you, but
a
it
lot of
ain't
people
me.
get mad at me when I say it, and I'm okay with
Listen,
that.
you not getting no fight over here. No
Well, you
pushback.
know, Auntie, you know who Auntie don't like out that same state. Hmm.
Who?
Who?
And I can't do it. I can't do it,
Anthony
y'all.
Hamilton.
I
Listen,
Oh,
can't.
I
I
understand.
understand. And
And
as a
Jodeci,
former, as a
whack.
former,
Hey. Oh my God. See, okay, let's cut cut the thing. We done.
as
We
a,
done
listen,
here.
as a person
We're done here.
who used to love to hear Charlene down, I absolutely understand why you. I understand.
Ugh.
Absolutely understand. And
Wherever
you,
Charlene at, she need to up her security, honey, because he getting close to finding her girls. Run away, Charlene. You don't need his ass.
hurry up, get gone. But no, I would
Oh
never
my
pay to see him live.
God.
Will Wagoneer.
And one last thing, there's one thing I'm manifesting for 2026. It's similar to what Miranda just said. I'm waiting for Mary to say I'm done. That's the only thing I want next year. Just leave us
Now,
You
alone.
Will,
know
that was
what?
messy. That
And that's
was
all he
messy.
do is be
Is it
messy.
messy?
That was
Yes,
messy.
for no
God,
reason. Just no reason. That she just gets slander from Will just for no reason. Now,
I mean,
has she been lazy? Yes.
I
But
mean,
the lady been through a lot, okay? Leave her
So
there's
have
a
alone.
lot
I.
of people
So
who've been
have
through a lot
I.
too, though.
So have
Everybody been
I.
through something, but she
Not
Leave
wanted
Quinn.
her
dollars
alone.
Not
for
Quinn
people's.
said, F it, we all got pain.
Yeah,
We
well,
all do, but
but she the
still.
only one performing, trying to get people dollars, and
Okay,
then
but
go
y'all
be
ain't got
lazy.
this type of smoke. At least she show up on time, and at least she show up.
Don't talk
Lauren,
about that
why
other
y'all?
lady. Don't talk
Where
about that
is?
other lady.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah. Why y'all ain't got smoke for Lauren? She show up. Three,
You
Listen,
know
four,
why?
five,
You
that,
six,
know
that's
why I
what
eight
I'm
don't have
talking
hours
smoke
late to
for
about.
our own
Lauren?
show.
She would never
You know
get
why
my
I don't have
money
smoke for Lauren? That's
because I'm a,
why. Because she never get my coins.
okay. Never
Never.
showing up, never.
Y'all have smoke
But
for
she do got a
her with her
voice.
one album ass. One album.
Okay, one album. She's a one album wonder. She does
One
have a
album
voice,
wonder. She is the only person on earth that got a one
and
album wonder.
listen, she went out on top. She said, "Here's my one submission, and I'm done." She does have a
And then she
voice.
thinks she's supposed to show up to every show
Listen,
8 hours late.
she
A
does have
year
the
late.
vocals to support it, to support her, her career.
Mm,
But
mm,
also,
mm,
I'm
mm.
not going to go see her live in concert, baby. No, you think
Never,
I'm finna pay my
never.
good coin to go see you show up when the show was supposed to start at 9 or 10 o'clock, and you showing up at 2 and 3 because your chakras need to align, bitch? Don't you ever in your life. So
That
no,
is the
we don't have to
mm-mm.
even mention her because we're not going.
Chakras needing to align is crazy, Quinn.
It's
Well, that's what
Listen,
she
nuts.
because that's
says.
what that's something that has to come
Nuts.
out. She's like, my frequency, my this and that, bitch. No, because
She's
For
a
one
I will
album.
realign
Just for
you.
one album. You ain't
she's a
even doing
villain from the
multiple.
Naruto verse.
You
Listen,
ain't
the
even
album.
got a full concert worth of material.
Listen, the
So
album
you
good
got
though.
your for your chakras aligned.
Well,
Girl,
people keep
bye.
booking her.
Exactly. People will
And
keep
it's
booking her.
stupid.
People keep paying the show for her to
And
to
then
pretend
be and
to
then
show up
get online. They must be gluttons for punishment because then they get online talking about
and
she was
complain.
late. Well, well, that ain't nothing new. Why would you buy tickets? You thought you was gonna be. You know what? As a society, we always think it's gonna be different for us.
Right.
Always,
I
and then
know
it
it's
don't.
different for me though. When I go
Oh,
see
here we go.
Beyonce, when I go see Beyonce, it's always different for me. It's always. I don't never have no problem. Okay.
Oh
I might
well,
have an
when we all
issue with
go
the
see
venue.
Beyonce, we ain't got no problem. We ain't got no problems because
Exactly.
Beyonce is a performer and
Hello,
she
and
got
that's the only
albums and
person.
hits,
Listen,
and she show up on time.
that's the only persons who show that I've gone to in recent times. I spent a good coin to go see. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah.
And
Well,
she
if you
start
finna get
on
on this
time.
microphone with some foolishness in the live, Auntie,
I
Come
was
go
on.
just
ahead,
gonna.
Will Wagoner.
I was just going to say, you know who are the real gluttons for punishment?
Oh
Who?
But then I
Lord,
was gonna
no,
say,
no, don't say it.
I was gonna say it, but you know it. You're thinking it, so that's all that
No,
matters.
I'm not.
Yep.
No, I'm not. I just
I'm
know
not
your evil. I just
who
know your evilness. Mm,
who is the real gluttons? Let me know.
Mary J.
mm,
Blige fans. Okay, sorry.
mm,
I have to let that
mm,
go.
mm, mm,
I mean, if you
mm.
associate lazy, like she's gotten lazy, and you're paying to go see her, yes, you are a glutton for punishment. Because baby, what? No.
Not even the pre-record sound good. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
You know
I would
what?
like to strike to have Will censored.
See, BB, thank you. See, you see how it go? We just out here moved on, and he's still running right on back, like Mary spitting his Cheerios as a child. Personally,
I mean, technically, in his experience,
no, it ain't a technically. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
from his personal experience, if you've been traumatized, I mean, I
Taking it
understand.
with his mama. Mary didn't have no control over
So
that.
let me ask you this, Will. Is your mother, I assume, would be the Honorable Janet Jackson?
That is the one. Yes.
That's the one.
Yes.
Okay, another piece of the puzzle. All
Hmm.
right.
Listen, as a person who grew up with a parent who doesn't like Anita Baker, for whatever reason, she
Oh,
don't like her voice. I try not to
I
judge.
hate that for you. I hate that for you.
Listen,
Well, I
I mean, I
mean,
don't hate it for me because I still listen to her. I just
Anita
my
Baker
mother
is a
growing.
nasty woman. Let's
I
just
mean,
put
Well,
she's
that
not.
out
okay,
there.
well,
She is not a
yeah,
good
but we
person.
ain't here for her personality.
Right. I understand that she is not a good person. I've learned that in my adulthood, but growing up, I used to hear conversations about my mother who raised me who does not like Anita Baker's voice for whatever reason. I'm just like shit. I mean, all right, girl. Sorry for your loss. It is what it is.
Well, is it a loss though if I don't prefer it?
You right. Exactly. You right. I'm with you and you're right.
I mean, I don't listen to Anita Faker either.
Woo.
But I understand the impact that she's had on the black community and cleaning their houses on Saturday
Okay.
mornings.
Okay,
But
hello.
for
He already,
me, she cured my insomnia.
all right
Oh my
now.
god. And no, and I can truthfully say, as someone who's not a fan of Anthony Hamilton's voice, I can certainly say I'm actually missing out. And the reason that I'm missing out is because his background singers, the Hamiltones,
Ooh,
you
Oh,
know
yes.
now the Hamiltons get down.
they sing down, honey. But the fact, and I like when they was on the Breakfast Club, interviewing by themselves, I was able to watch it, and they were able to sing a little bit for Charlemagne and stuff. That was fine because they didn't have Anthony ass there. But the fact that Anthony be leading most of them songs, I cannot do it, y'all. His voice is like nails on a chalkboard to me. I can't.
And sometimes that's it because Anthony Hamilton can sing. However, his voice for some people leaves much to be desired, just like Candy.
Well, they can say that about Candy all they want to, but she won season 3 of The Mad Singer, so I'm just saying.
Okay, it wasn't
Watch,
nobody else on there who was worth talking about.
but who was watching it?
I
That's
was.
the other thing. We know who was watching it. It wasn't us.
And I was actually going back and forth because a lot of people, a lot of white people who, so I was friends with in the community, when I was in a play at the time, it was white people did not know that was Candy Burris because I guess they didn't listen to Escape music and damn sure didn't
Right.
listen to solo music.
Exactly. That was the
They
out of
didn't
the.
know it was Candy. They probably thought, oh my gosh, it's Smokey Norfolk.
Oh
Ooh, wow.
my gosh.
So,
Oh,
Will, you had your hand up again, boo. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, it's like Candy's voice is more better used on like theatrical stages as opposed to recording. Because
I agree.
she does sound good on stage. It's just the recording part. See, some
Well,
people are better off as songwriters, and she's definitely one of those people. But she lives her fantasy. She's a tourist queen. We got to let her have it, unfortunately.
Queen is funny. But I agree. Um, I think she's an amazing songwriter. And I would never say she can't sing. I would just say her voice for me is just after a
Who
certain
you talking
while,
about?
it peaks out.
Well, not Mary J. Blige this time of week, but she also.
Candy,
Uh,
no middle name Burris.
oh yeah, Candy. Yeah, she be writing her ass off though. I can tell you that.
She's a great
That girl
singer.
got hit. She got hits under her belt that folks don't even know about.
Her and Tiny.
Okay, well, something wrong with Tiny, but
Minuscule? Oh, Lord.
shout out to Tiny. I really like her latest song. You remember when she walked to Ti, pretty much telling him to get his shit together. What the fuck you gonna do? What the
Oh, I
fuck
forgot
you
about
gonna
that.
do?
Is
A
that what
lot of
you sing
people
to
did.
your man,
honestly,
$50?
I sing it
I
to his ass all the time, honey. Even send him clips, allegedly.
I would much rather hear Tiny sing than talk. Ooh, hearing her talk runs me low.
I love Tiny. I'm a huge fan.
Speaking of that former 90s girls group, I would like for Latoya Luckett to get back in the studio.
She better get her hair yellow ass back, and I'm sick of her. She always
Hmm.
come out give us some hits, honey, and just go on about her business. Ain't nobody ask you to go on
Huh.
about your business, girl. Get your ass in the studio, Latoya. I'm not
Well,
playing with
what
you.
was the
She been
last
trying to do
alleged
her
hit?
acting. Ooh,
Her last alleged hit was "Regret," bitch. Don't do it. Don't
Well,
do
yeah, so
it.
that was 2012, sweetie. So she's
Exactly.
released music since then that has
oh,
gone triple copper. Now I
Yeah,
like some of it.
it has.
yeah.
I like some of it because I'm a Latoya Luckett fan. I love Latoya Luckett, but I really want her to get in the studio and give us because I mean she's the only former Child of Destiny that had a #1 album and a #1 single
Mhm.
Wake it up.
Oh,
besides Beyonce. So
stop. Okay, well, you know what? Let me be quiet because we could keep going. Because I'm like, so you're not going. Okay. Yeah, I feel some way about that, but
you feel so way about what?
I mean, no, I like Latoya, but the other who I don't know. I feel like Kelly don't get her just due.
I mean, she does
Mm.
though.
I mean,
She
Kelly
does it.
was a single pioneer of the EDM movement in what 2011, 2012. Like she shifted the EDM movement. Her and David Guetta, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So I think people. Here's my problem with Kelly Rowland. Shares the same birthday as Brandy Toyoyora's head. Um, she drops great albums and then she leaves it for dead. That's her fault because there's no way Talk a Good Game shouldn't have had the accolades that it's deserved.
Wake it
That
up.
was her. She dropped that album and left it for dead
Wake it up, BB.
because that was a stellar album. And she could have had her just do, in my opinion, had she got her ass, her chocolate fine ass out there and promoted the hell out of that album. It was a good album.
Okay,
Go
I'll
ahead,
give
Will
you that.
Wagoner.
Let's also not forget that Kelly is the first child of Destiny to get a Grammy outside of the group. Let's start there. But
Oh, with Nelly.
yes, but I see what you're saying, BB. We also have to consider the label politics at the time. She could have done all the promoting in the world, but she still didn't have that machine behind her, which is unfortunate. Which has
Right.
been the story behind her entire solo career. So of course she should be a lot bigger than she is, and a lot of her contributions should be spoken about more. However, she was part of a conglomerate that did not see it for her, and therefore all of her shit kind of got put by the wayside, unfortunately.
I will give it that. That's unfortunate for her. And I forget that she's from the era where record labels did have to push you, and she was
Mhm.
definitely shunned in that aspect. So forgive me for speaking ill in that manner, but I still feel like there was more that she could have done herself. I
Mhm.
mean, there are artists who decided, and I hate to bring up her name, and I'm not, but there was one particular artist who scooted across the stage and said, "Hey, forget these record labels. I'm going to go ahead and release my music." And her fans promoted that little CD, and we may not think much of
Oh,
it, but it
oh,
did well
okay.
for her scooting
Who?
across the stage.
Cankles, Miranda Cankles.
Cankles, Cankles,
The one who
Cankles.
married to a problematic Trump supporting rapist allegedly.
What?
Mm.
Wait, god
From
damn!
St.
Like that's
Louis. You just brought his
oh,
Oh,
name
oh,
up.
okay, okay, okay. Damn,
oh,
golly.
oh!
Oh,
I was
Jesus.
well. I
I was
Y'all
overheard it
know,
being
y'all
referred
know
to as
Miss
Cankles,
Scoots.
I
and
listen.
no,
When I
I
say
didn't
I
know
was
she scooted.
confusion, I was
I was
confusion.
confusion too. I was confusion too. I was like,
But
who?
I
And
was
then a
she
trying to
Trump
get
did
up with
she
support.
you.
Oh
did
yeah, yeah, yeah,
sales
yeah.
for that independent album, and it was just her saying, you know what, I don't need a record label. I'm gonna do what I need to do now. Again, we may not think much of it, but that was good for her to have the
I didn't
type of
even know
push from
she
her
put.
fans.
I didn't even know she
Triple
put an
cardboard.
album out.
I
Uh huh.
mean, the child.
Well, this
Uh
was
huh.
back in
I
2015
didn't
or
Baby,
know.
I
16,
stopped
maybe.
listening to I stopped
I
listening
didn't
to her
know.
after her first album. So there's
Do
that.
you,
Oh,
do y'all
well,
remember
my God.
she came out with a song called "The Woman You Love"? Probably not, because y'all just said you didn't. But she had that song with Busta
Mm-mm,
Rhymes, "The Woman You Love."
Yes.
I
mm-mm,
don't know nothing
Well,
mm-mm.
about it. All I
anyway,
know
that
is
I
was
missed.
when
I
baby,
she.
missed that
baby,
moment.
baby, baby, baby.
Oh no,
Yeah,
this was way after that.
That's all I
I
know.
missed.
And the little videos that associated to that album. That's it. That's all I got for you.
I miss her little moment, and yeah, she is married to yeah. She shouldn't have spun that block. Oh, that's tragic. Ugh.
But that song out, so that album, that's the one that Bibi was talking about when she was, because that was actually like a new-ish type thing that people were doing back then.
Yeah.
People thought Ashanti was crazy as hell for doing it. Like, girl, how you gonna make without the record label support? She was like, bitch, I'm gonna find a way. And now look,
And
you
she
see Ashanti
did.
on her shit, honey.
She owns her
Well,
masters.
and you know what? And been making a great living. Although she let that, she shouldn't have spun the block. And now, in
Well, we all
hindsight,
make
that
bad
was terrible.
mistakes.
I
We
know,
all make
I
bad
know, I
mistakes. I
know,
mean, after
I
he got
know.
online and put that 2-inch thing wanker out there, that would have been enough for me to
Uh,
never spin a block.
Yep.
I mean, she had it
well, she
before. She knew
already
what she
knew
was
about what it
getting.
was.
She
I
already
know
knew what
she
she was
did know.
getting,
But you know, it's
and
She
one
she's a
did
thing
know.
for me to know, but it's another thing for you to put it out there for the world to see.
also she support him.
I
So
know.
I mean, that's her husband. I ain't
Like,
gonna.
so,
Mm.
look,
Well, that I
like,
mean,
like I
that's why
said,
now
everybody makes
I had to let her
mistakes.
go as well. So now that they're a unit, they're both canceled in my head. They're both canceled. They're a unit, and I'm done.
Unfortunately, that's
Mm-mm,
how it works.
mm-mm,
One bad, one
mm-mm.
child.
Mhm.
There you go. So I got to cut the band off. They gone. Oh
But this,
well.
this, this has
Just
been
like
an
Snoop.
entertaining conversation. And are we still recording?
We are, yes.
Oh,
Auntie gonna use all of this.
Every
I would
last
like to
bit.
say, put a disclaimer out there that there was a ventriloquist here for BB. None of the words and thoughts that came out over here were my thoughts. Blame Auntie.
I mean, but shit, honey, we are very we see we don't like AI generative stuff, so we like the real unfiltered shit here. So they already know that's a bold face ass lie. Listen to this show.
Listen here, Auntie Luther
Okay.
King.
I just want I just want it on record. Now you gotta come find me, you gotta come get me, you gotta come see me if you're gonna try to come beat me about something I say, because I stand on business, baby. Okay.
I know that's right. You better stand on being with 2 foots.
Hello.
And to the listeners out there, I hope y'all enjoyed this conversation, but make sure y'all are standing on business and subscribing to a bitch. So come to
Hello.
Yeah.
auntie and hit that big subscribe button at the top left, honey. It is free to
Y'all
subscribe.
better subscribe to our Auntie. Stop
Subscribe, stay
playing.
updated on the journey. And remember, we have 4 more chances for a lucky winner to win $100 from us. So get those entries
Okay.
in, honey.
I mean,
Four
Fast
more
at
and
this
loose.
chances.
four more chances.
Subscribe.
I
I
gotta
mean,
get
Team
one
I'm
more.
Auntie
just
Derek. Make sure you spell it right. And
hello.
come by the show and spill some tea with us.
Cut a fool with us, cuz. And somebody who is on my side about marriage, somebody come here and help me, cause they
Don't try to
jumping
recruit
me.
help. Don't try to recruit
They
help.
trying to
Child.
jump me.
At this point, she's screaming into the void.
Whatever. Whatever. BB, you was on my side for 5 minutes. Look how you switch up. You know what?
I love Mary, but we gonna operate in truths, okay?
I said,
Mm,
help me. Help me. They jumping me for no reason.
Randy, your floaties were deflating by themselves.
Whatever. Whatever, Charlotte. I'm not. Look here. I'm not having it.
And look, I
Just
would
cause,
have, with the
just
way they
cause
be
you got
going
that.
every day, honey, I just don't have the strength to even fight no more, honey. I just look, get it off, honey.
Oh, and shout out to you too, Auntie, for just putting this together and bringing on the fabulous Alonzo, honey, the Medea approved impersonator today. That was a very good interview, and I believe his first official interview that you gave today. So I hope people go
Yes.
back and listen to that and follow him on TikTok. What was it?
Mm-mm.
Mud to the DEA?
Yep, ma underscore to the underscore DEA. So be sure to follow Alonzo, follow his journey and make sure when he goes live, hop in them lives and support. Send those roses, send those heart me's. Make
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yeah, he has an
You
upcoming
know that
battle.
was
What
a
was
nice
it, Auntie?
surprise.
Wednesday?
an upcoming event on Wednesday where he's going to be doing a battle. So yeah, we got to help Lonzo win these battles, y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Period.
I can't wait to hit that button and get them likes going. I hope he wins too.
Yay!
That was such a nice Monday surprise.
It
Thank
was.
y'all.
And
Thank
shout out to Will Wagoner for his wagon and
Could
getting
have
us
kept
all
that wagon.
together. And Chill, our week 6 winner. So if
yeah.
you want to, Happy, you can just Zell me and I'll give it to her. I promise.
I bet. I bet.
Oh, so look, she was already zailed. We are fast.
Mm-mm. Oh
Well,
yes,
hold
they
on
don't
now,
play.
Happy. Slow it down next time. That's right. Chill dipped on this, huh? We done talked so long after the show. Chill
You
said,
know,
bye, y'all.
Chill is on a schedule.
Hmm. Well, make sure y'all come by tomorrow because we're on the schedule too. Tomorrow we'll be live at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time if y'all can make the live show. But as always, thank y'all for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me and us. And a special thank you to Alonzo. And thank you, BB, for even reiterating that. Be sure to follow my bitch on Instagram, ma underscore to the underscore DEA. So with
Yeah.
that, and you all have a fabulous rest of your day.
Bye.
But unless your name is Mary. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Will Wagoner.